You already know what it is. Oh, I gotta unmute y'all. Mic checks.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
What it do, what it don't, what it is, and what it ain't. It's your boy, Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka Donnie Cochran. And this is Project Untitled Gaming Podcast. Working title. Episode 40. Pulling out for the homies. And of course, I am here with my kinfolk to talk about games. And we got a lot of games to talk about today. So topics include Call of Duty, doing what Call of Duty do.
Oh God.
Topping the charts, but it's even doing more than it usually does.
Speak on it.
Firewalk Studios, the creators of Concord, have been shut down by PlayStation. And the Wolverine director has left Insomniac and joined the initiative with Perfect Dark.
Oh my God.
But before we get into those topics, let me go ahead and introduce my kinfolk. First off, we have Deadshot Tej, aka Triple Up Tej, aka Just Tej, aka Jeff Tej, aka Jeff Teagley.
Stop, bro. I get it. We get it. We get it.
Tej
We get it, bro.
McSteez, aka the hater of 98% of video games.
AKA
It's going down.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Price is going back up again. We hating
man.
today. We hating this week. 99%. 99.999%. Hey, you heard me. Anyway, what's up, man?
What you been up to? What you been playing?
I've been playing everything, man. I've been playing more games than all y'all, man.
Oh my God.
Let's just be
You
real.
gotta
I've
do
been
this every
playing
time
more
you come on here.
games. Yeah, every week I'm about to start it off with I play more games than all y'all. That's what I'm bringing. I got Mario Party yesterday, but I haven't played it. But I've been playing Smash and Doki. I played Doki.
Why didn't you tell me about your stream?
You said what?
Why didn't you tell me about the Doki stream?
Bro, I streamed it like the day before Halloween because everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's so scary." Bro, this shit ain't not scary.
I mean, it's
bro.
not scary.
Man, look. Y'all, and then, you know what? It's my chat, man. It's the ending is insane. Like, shut the fuck up and let me just get there. Like, bro, why y'all keep saying? See, y'all keep telling me, "Oh, it gets dark." Like, bro, let it get dark then. Damn, y'all keep telling me it's gonna get dark.
Yeah, that's all.
Is it gonna be?
Yeah, the surprise factor is already worn off because everybody knows. So it's hard to be surprised when people keep telling you, "Oh yeah, it gets dark. Oh, it's a horror game." The whole point was that you ain't know before.
Bro, this shit is annoying, bro. This shit is annoying. Everybody keeps telling me, I'm like, bro, can I get there? Can I be surprised? Damn, y'all motherfuckers just ruining this shit, man. It's annoying as hell. But yeah, I've been playing Sparking Zero, which fuck that game. And I've been playing Smash, which I'm also like, fuck that game. Now I'm about to play Mario Party, which I'm pretty sure I'm about to be like, fuck that game. And then I'm already like, fuck that game with Doki. And then what else? What else have I been playing? I think that's it. Oh, I've been playing indie horror games, which I'm also like, fuck those games. So yeah, I've been gaming way harder than all y'all.
All I hear is you hating on games.
Hey, yeah,
That's
no,
really
I'm
it.
hating on all that shit too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's over. Hey, definitely Sparking Zero. These niggas are cheating, bro. I don't care what nobody tells. They are cheating. They are cheating, bro. I don't know what they're doing. I can't even tell you what they're doing, but it's cheating, bro. That's all I'm saying.
All right. And with that, the spirit of truth, aka Lord Mars, aka Marzarus, aka Z-Ram, aka the only one who finishes video games. What it do? What go down? What you been up to?
AKA that boy on that zombies.
Dang, he not even here.
Nah, he is here. He's muted. Unmute
he
your
muted?
mic, you dumbass.
Oh, I'm muted. Damn. Yeah, I've been playing zombies. I've been playing a whole bunch of games off stream. I tried to play for Halloween stream. I tried to play Daymare 1998, but it crashed. So I don't know. I'll try to play it again on stream. But hey, if it crashes again, I'm moving on to the next one. I ain't gonna lie. I'll beat that whole off stream.
Okay. That's all you've been playing horror game? That's all you was doing for Halloween?
Yeah. I was trying to play horror games.
See,
Bro, it's Halloween.
I was supposed to play we were supposed to play Phasmophobia.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
We were supposed to.
We were supposed to. Shoot. What's it
Y'all
called?
always do this. Y'all never
Somebody
do
said
nothing.
that. I forgot who, but somebody said that they was gonna play they was gonna play spooky games after the 20th. I ain't see nobody play spooky games.
See, after the 20th, too many games came out, so
Exactly.
that's why I was trying to beat Silent Hill 2 before I got to that.
Wait, you still haven't beat Silent Hill?
Nah.
Bro,
I'm
Silent
still
Hill
on it,
ain't even that long, I think.
But yeah. Let's
He
move
just
on
hell yeah.
to the Wolf Dealer, aka Cap King Casso, aka Casso, aka the COD GOD.
Nah, did we
What did-
revoke that
Don't
last week?
stutter, bro. Don't stutter, bro. Don't disrespect me, bro.
I swear we revoked this COD card like last week.
He might have redeemed himself. But yeah, what you been on? What you got?
You know what I've been on. You know what I've been on. You know what I've been on, bro.
No, we don't.
Like,
You was on
and
Valorant,
you know,
right?
Not only
Yeah.
that, I've been showing up. I've been showing up with the best KD every time. Hey, I walked in the club.
What is wrong?
Hey, dude, what a CC, bro. Hey, I'm not lying. Okay, I'm definitely older, right? And I fucks with it. I love where I'm at. So I only say that to say like right now I would be on the game. I wouldn't, yeah. You know?
Wait, talking about Call of Duty or Valorant?
Since I'm older, it's like I don't be on it as frequently as like, as frequently, but when I'm on that motherfucker, I'm talking about this Call of Duty is like, I feel like a kid again when I'm on it. I really do. Like, it's great. The zombies, the level-based zombies that is fire. The round-based, just, I know we gonna get into this, but yeah, I've been on Call of Duty. I've been really enjoying the game. It's really fun. I was supposed to buy the Battle Pass on Valorant, and I haven't even bought that hoe, and I haven't even played it. You hear me? Hello? Yeah. Don't talk to me crazy. Talk to me real nice. You hear me?
I get what he's saying though, because when you're a kid,
I appreciate everybody who's tapped in. Them day ones that's always been supporting. I really appreciate y'all for being here. We all do. I hope the day is going great, because mine is going great. But yeah, that Call of Duty, yeah, we bike. You hear me? No, no bicycle.
Salute.
Man,
And oh, go ahead.
No, I feel what he's saying. Because when you're a kid, bro, like, everybody would be like, kids got all the free time in the world. Nah, man, they can only play the game after 3 p.m., boy, till like 8 p.m., boy, like, or 9 p.m. type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I understand what he's saying.
Most adults can't even get that much time in.
Exactly. I mean, it's a lot more time than an adult, but, you know.
Yeah, most adults usually work on the weekend too nowadays in this economy.
Doubles, triples.
Less free time, more work time. It's not like
and
the
then
school.
Bring kids into the picture. Oh yeah,
bro. Yeah, it's not like the school. It's not like the school year gets longer or the school. Like, you feel me? It's not like they go to school on the weekends.
You want to play? Let's play.
But yeah, you know, got to make time, much time as possible. That's what I be doing. But don't neglect your duties.
And I love this. I could definitely say another thing. I love this space of being able to talk about video games and stuff, and like, you know,
that's off topic.
This my if you knew better, then you would know about the Game Informer. You would know about the goddamn. You would know, but this the Game Informer. Hello, this the Game Informer. So I like this space. I used to have all of that. Really?
Hey, you know what? We ain't even a Game Informer. We're the Blame Informer. Who you blaming this week? Who's the problem?
Yeah.
What up, Lord Metroid? He said, "Go to work." He talking to work. You, TJ.
Hey, man, this is my full-time job. Waiting on this guy to start a goddamn podcast and shit.
Don't talk about.
All right, let's move on. We have year-round Chukwu, aka Chuck, aka the PC Master Race veteran.
No, the PlayStation Master Racer.
What it do? What go down? What you been up to?
We've been cooling, you know, same old. Right now we on Valorant. Timberborn. And
is Timberborn scary?
No.
It's not.
Timberborn does it even have an end? Is there an end into that?
In the latest update, they just added an end.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been on the same old. But right now, we're currently on the Valorant grind.
The stream is lagging. Okay.
Are you dropping frames?
Yeah, I
don't think stream
frames, but let me check.
I don't think you're lagging. I'm watching it live. I don't have the audio on, so I don't know if the audio is tripping or not.
Is the audio or the video? Is it dropping frames?
OBS will tell you if you're dropping frames.
Yeah, it ain't saying that I am, but I don't be.
I downloaded a bunch of games. Oh, y'all still talking about the drop frames?
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I downloaded all the games on Game Pass. So we might try that pretty soon. South Park, Dead Island,
the Stick of Truth, or the Fractured Butthole.
Fractured Butthole.
And
wait, you like RPGs?
One more.
See, I want to take Chuck as an RPG guy.
See, I might have to download Dead Island to run the co-op with you.
Yeah, nah. Wait, did I get Dead Island 2?
I think you I thought you played through it already.
Like, I don't know, like.
Wait, hello.
Yeah.
Wait. I was in the audience, right?
Yeah.
And I heard something wild come out of Don Solo's mouth talking about he's gonna download Dead Island 2 and play it with who? When he hold me, alright, man. I'm gonna download it and play it with y'all too, and I'm going back to the audience.
I already look, man. Dead Island 2 is it's not Dying Light 2. That's all I need to say. But yeah, we need to run that co-op, Chuck, with the Dead Island 2.
Whenever you're ready, I'm down.
Don don't be playing no games. Stop it. No one believes the hype. The biggest game capper.
Well, you know,
you're
Chuck,
the biggest capper.
Unlike Spitta, Chuck be actually in the chat when I'm the least busy.
Bro,
yeah.
you know what? Never mind. You know what? Once I get a PC, I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
You already have a PC. You mean when you upgrade?
Once I get a better PC, man, I got 1060 in this bitch.
Alright.
Speaking of which, bro, I need a 7800 X3D, bro, for the cheapest price. Where?
Bro,
you got it
don't
for cheap.
use Google.
Google's
deals.
expensive. Everywhere I see is like $400.
That's the price.
I
mean, Black Friday coming up. You know where to look. But yeah, Chuck, anything else, or that was it?
No, that's been it.
All right. And as for myself, Donald Taku, what have I been playing? I've been playing Call of Duty, as you can see on the screen. Getting washed. Bro, that Nuketown, that shit pissed me off. Because I was getting murked. I was getting washed so bad on Nuketown. I had to jump off. But yeah. Call of Duty.
How was the woke doing? He was doing what?
You was holding your own 1.0 KD.
2.0 KD.
Damn,
I gotta get my KD up, my average though. But I'm listening. We listening.
He said, "Who needs enemies with friends like Don?" I don't know what he talking about.
Don gonna gaslight you into getting a game.
Hey, I
and then
almost
not play
didn't
the
understand
game.
that, but then I thought about it.
He's gonna gaslight you. We're gonna play this, and then we ain't playing nothing.
But yeah, we still going crazy on Call of Duty, but we gonna talk a little bit more about that in a later topic. What else have I been playing? The Monster Hunter Wilds beta. And
I've been hearing a lot about that.
I'm like over Monster Hunter, honestly. I've played every Monster Hunter since 3, including the PSP games, the 3DS, all of them. And I'm just done with Monster Hunter. And this is the first Monster Hunter that's going open world, which is cool. This is what they should have did with Worlds and with Rise. But now they finally doing an actual open world. This beta put me off. I hated this beta because the beginning scene is just one of those scenes in games that I just hate, where you're on rails riding the whatever your mount is in this game, and it's just on rails while you're just shooting at the enemies, and then it has little QTEs so you can take down the bridge, and like I hate when games do this. It is the most boring. Like I played it the first time right after work. I fell asleep, so I had to like do it when, and for whatever reason they didn't save my character since I turned off the game, so that's why my character looks like that. But that beginning opening sequence was terrible. And then finally got into the actual Monster Hunter part of the game. And it's the same Monster Hunter. It feels the same as Rise, the same as Worlds.
You want to play? Let's play.
I'm tired of Monster Hunter and its formula. If you've played one, you've played them all. Nah, I can't say that.
Wait,
They
what is the
evolve
best Monster Hunter?
in ways that I don't care anymore. Like the open world aspect is
Just like the Warrior
it's,
series.
it's more like quality of life now rather than, because if I choose the insect glaive, which is my weapon, I choose the insect glaive and it plays exactly like the insect glaive has always played. I get the switchblade, the switch axe, and it plays exactly the same as it has always played. So I'm just like, why? Like, I'm playing the same game, different setting. That's it.
Yeah,
I
just
know
like
all
Warriors
the
games.
Monster Hunter fans are gonna come after me, because this was one of the biggest. They actually topped Monster Hunter World's peak concurrent players just in the beta. So I know this game is gonna be huge, like
Coveted.
probably third place behind GTA 6 and Call of Duty next year. So it's about to be crazy. But I think I'm all right on Monster Hunter, honestly. But yeah, for the Monster Hunter fans, y'all got something to look forward to. It actually, okay, I will say that shit actually ran pretty smooth, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was gonna run ass like Dragon's Dogma, but nah, it actually ran really good.
I need to run back that Dragon's Dogma. Maybe they updated a little bit.
But yeah, that was Monster Hunter Wilds beta. It was literally just one boss, I think, and then they tell you can play co-op if you want afterwards. But I literally just did that one boss and called it a day. So yeah, I'm not, or at least I'll probably pick it up on sale or something. But for the launch, I will not be there.
Isn't Worlds like one of the better Monster Hunters?
I didn't like World.
Or
It got better over time, but Monster Hunter Worlds, it was all right. That's when Monster Hunter got too, like, overproduced. You know, like
I never really got into Monster Hunter.
They started adding voice acting and all this other shit, and I thought that would be when they would do the open world, but no, they like half-assed it. Then they half-assed it in Rise, and now they fully did it.
But you will play another Pokemon game, huh?
If it's like Legends, which is the actual evolution of Pokemon and not the same tired Pokemon gameplay from like Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, Monster Hunter needs to evolve in actual everything besides quality of life, basically. That's just me though. Also been playing Windblown with Spitta. It's still good. Still top tier roguelike. So I've talked about this like 3 episodes straight, so I won't talk about it too much more.
Wait, did you say been playing?
Been playing.
He's out here lying.
Don't worry about what we got going on. Alright. Now, the big one that I've been playing, or actually, before I get to that, Also started up a new game, Fields of Mystria, that is a kind of Stardew Valley-ish. It's basically Stardew Valley. If you know Stardew Valley, this is basically a new indie game that kind of follows that, but it's in a fantasy world. If you played Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, Stardew Valley, it's the same thing, but supposedly this is definitely one of the better ones, because there are a shit ton of Harvest Moon clones now ever since Stardew Valley took off. But this one is supposed to be really good. It has like overwhelmingly positive on Steam, so I picked it up. Haven't got too far. Haven't really seen anything that differentiates it from Stardew Valley, or like why everyone is so why they're so like, why is it so overwhelmingly positive? Why is everyone talking about this game versus all the other hundreds of hundreds of Stardew Valley clones that have come out since. But yeah, still gonna be playing it, so there's that. Dave the Diver. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but I've been back on Dave the Diver. Started over. And this game, if I would have played this last year when it came out, this would have been my game of the year. Or not game of the year, but it would have been like top 3 for sure. So I started this in January, February. Got like halfway through, and then I just got it on Steam now, so I'm replaying it.
Bro, like, what are y'all?
You are not muted, sir. And started replaying it on Steam now, and this game it's A1. Like, the gameplay loop, it's kind of a roguelike where you're basically a diver and you have to go and you're getting fish because you're getting fish for a sushi restaurant that only opens at night. So during the day you go into this basically like a black hole in the sea that has all of these different fish that you shouldn't be able to find in one place. But there's this mysterious black hole in this lake that has all of these different fish. So that is why they open the sushi restaurant next to it. There's this like dope ass black sushi chef named Boncho. And
I seen what they said about him.
And he basically can make sushi out of anything. But basically the gameplay loop, you go through the day, you dive, you capture fish with your harpoon gun, which is super satisfying. And for bigger fish like sharks, you have to use a gun there, and you have to basically upgrade your suit, your oxygen tank, everything so that you can dive deeper. The deeper you go, the more expensive fish, the more rare fish, the more dangerous fish you run into. But also, there's actually a story that's also ongoing, and it actually gets really deep. There's like this ancient civilization of sea people that you're kind of discovering what happened with them, and there's a whole mystery there. But it's like a mix of Pokemon, roguelikes. There's so much to this game, and everything about this game from the like animated cutscenes to the characters and the dialogue between them. Everything about this game is A1. Highly recommend this game.
I heard good things. That's all I'll say.
All right. So the last thing, the big one, Dragon Age, the Veilguard, finally came out, and I'm not the biggest Dragon Age fan. I've played them. I've liked them up to a certain point before I get bored, and then I leave them be. But that's just me. I'm not a fantasy guy. I'm more sci-fi than fantasy. So The Last of Us. I said The Last of Us. What the hell am I thinking? Mass Effect is more my BioWare game than Dragon Age.
Yes, sir. Me too.
So I haven't finished any. Like I've probably gotten halfway through all of them and then just dropped them because I'm just not into the story enough to keep going.
The only one I've beat is Inquisition. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and Inquisition is probably the furthest I got into any of them. But the one thing that hasn't been able to keep me, or like the reason I drop off for the most part, is that the gameplay is usually not that good in the Dragon Age games.
Yeah, it's not your typical action RPG type gameplay.
Like they try to mix action and tactical, but they never do either side. As besides Origins tactical is just like straight up tactical, and it's actually decent. But 2 tried to go more action. It did not feel good at all. Inquisition is like it tried to slow it down a little bit more and try to do that tactical where you like pause the game and then you command everyone, but it still never felt good to play, especially if you're a mage. The mage gameplay is terrible. So this one has been getting a lot of hate, if you haven't seen, and mostly because one, the art style is a lot different from the previous Dragon Age games. 2, they went full action RPG with this one. A lot of the tactical elements have been removed. And then, you know, there's all the other people, the whole DEI, LGBT haters, all that stuff.
Oh Lord!
Even though this game has been like LGBT friendly since the beginning, like literally from Dragon Age Origins, you could be trans or pansexual.
You know what they should have did with the gameplay? They should have just pulled a Final Fantasy VII remake.
That is the gameplay. I'm about to get into that.
But no, you know, bro, I'm sick of these people. They cry about games they don't play. They don't even play. They didn't know what Dragon Age was. Like pansexual. I didn't even know what a Dragon Age was. Like, bro.
But yeah, other than them, there are Dragon Age fans who have a problem with the writing style, the writing style, because I can say for sure that there's a Marvelness to it with the writing compared to the previous games. But Inquisition got like that as well. It just wasn't as quippy and as, you know, it has that, well, that just happened type of vibe. Like,
bro, I hate that, man. I hate that Marvel shit, man. Like Marvel ruined dialogue, bro. I hate that shit, bro.
Now, as far as my impressions, first off, the combat is leagues better than any Dragon Age game before it, and the most fun to actually play, which is gonna do a better job of keeping me actually interested in the game than good writing would ever do. Because I am definitely gameplay first, story second. So the gameplay is really good so far. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake was basically Dragon Age, but they just upgraded it. This one kind of puts it in that Final Fantasy VII Remake realm, but they take out one important feature that was in Inquisition, which is controlling every single party member. You can't do that anymore. You can only control your character. So that sucks, but they make up for it with the assist, basically, where you're able to commit, like basically you'll be able to use your teammates' skills at any time while you're fighting, and then you can aim it at. So they have two different ways to use skills. You can pause, kind of like Inquisition, and target the enemies, and then pick which skill you're gonna use against which enemy and all of that. So they have that still, just in a more dumbed down version. But then they also have the just quick skill. You're just able to hit LT and then press X or Y, whichever the ability is attached to. But yeah, the combat, A1. The traversal, like just going around the world, kind of wonky, but I'm not putting too much into that. The graphics, like it's one of those games that looks beautiful. When it looks beautiful at times, but then there's also that you can't there's no interactions with grass or water or like when you step in water, there's no puddles. When you walk through grass and bushes, it doesn't move. I hate that stuff. Like I hate like when you see a pretty, like, okay, the graphics look good, cool. Why didn't you go the extra mile?
You know, I seen a video the other day, right, where the guy was like, "Oh my god, the wall physics when you get close to the wall." I'm like, bro, who is really asking for this shit, bro? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm an old gamer. PlayStation, like PS1 games, PS2 games, the game, you just need a good combat. You know, a smooth, good combat. Nobody care about the extra. Oh, he brushes the wall when he gets close. Like, bro, like, I don't know. Maybe
See, I care more about that than I do raw graphics. Like that is more important to me than the game looks good. Because it's more about the immersion rather than how realistic or how pretty it looks.
Man, look.
So, but that is still like 3 spaces down from gameplay.
But see, I'm just saying, like, gameplay is just number one to me, man. I don't care. That's just me.
But
like,
you know, it's bonuses you can add on.
But games want to be so realistic. It makes the game boring sometimes, man. I feel like every game's starting to look the same.
That's only Red Dead Redemption 2. That is it.
Hey,
that's
man,
the only game that is so realistic that is boring.
Bro, man, shit is annoying.
But
it's more than Red Dead. I think Red Dead's an easy one to point out, though. But it's more than Red Dead, I think.
So then the story. This is a continuation. All of the Dragon Age games are a continued story. You play as the Rook, different character from Inquisition and the other Dragon Age games. But the character from Inquisition will return in this game as well. So Solus, who was Solus, that was your party member in Inquisition. He is opening the veil, which is what is keeping the basically like the spiritual world from the real world, where the demons separate from the humans, basically. And he's gonna open it to be how it used to be, where they were together, but he was the one who sealed them in the first place, and there was a reason he sealed them. But now he's basically saying, oh, it was basically, he was like it was better before. So he's trying to unseal it. At the beginning, you're trying to stop him, and right off the back, there are already some like meaningful choices and consequences that you can see just from this first mission, which is cool. But it gets deeper than that with Solus, as you do stop him by disrupting the ritual, but that causes even more bad stuff to happen, and now you basically have the responsibility of fixing the quote-unquote mistake that you made, because you know Solus blamed you even though he was the one, but you know he was trying to gaslight me. I wasn't appreciating that.
Are you talking about the ball elf?
Yeah. So the story, the consequences, the choices, everything so far has been as expected. There's a lot of choices. There's a lot of context choices. Like with one of my party members, Nev, she is a shadow dragon, and that is also the background that I picked. And there are some choices when I'm talking to her that will be specifically shadow dragon talk, so that you can like use that to get friendlier with her and like get to know her better. And she brings up that you're a shadow dragon often in the dialogue as well. So I love that whenever your background actually plays a part in the choices and consequences in the story. The character creator, bro. Oh, character creator is fire. So the most black hairstyles I have seen in a character creator, especially for a fantasy game. But not only that, the hair physics in this game is crazy, and they actually do the physics so good depending on the hairstyle. Like black hair moves like black hair, and then bro, like the Jerry curl, if you like move your character around when he got a Jerry curl, that shit looked perfect, bro. I was like, bro, they was doing some extensive research with this hair, bro. That shit was fire. So shout out to BioWare, because they knew what they were doing. They were like, oh, Dragon's Dogma and Elden Ring and Wolong, all these other games that they put like one, two hairstyles for black people. They were like, nah, we not gonna do that to y'all. But yeah, the character creator is fire. You get to pick your background, then you get to pick the choices that your Inquisitor from Inquisition made if you don't have a save file to bring in. So yeah. Last thing is the writing. I'm okay with it so far. Like I said, there's that Marvel like quippiness every now and then, but at the same time, I hate the whole medieval fantasy super serious like I do not like Lord of the Rings. I don't like The Witcher.
Whoa.
So if you go that far with it, I'm not gonna be interested. I prefer.
Maybe you should give Lord of the
this.
Rings a try.
I've given Lord of the Rings plenty of tries. That's my girlfriend's favorite movie
Bro,
franchise.
read the books. The books are amazing.
It's terrible.
It's not terrible. You're just uncultured and making poor life decisions.
I will continue.
When
to do
the
that.
next Shadow of Mordor come out, I want to see you.
But
Exactly.
no.
You better not
Shadow of
touch that
Mordor-
game, boy.
Look,
You better
gameplay
not touch that
will,
shit.
will over.
No.
Gameplay will
You hear
over.
this man?
but-
Look.
Hey, ask
Look
me
at
what
him.
the story in Shadow of Mordor was. Besides,
look at
go
him.
kill orc, and then
Okay.
go kill the bigger orc, and then like keep going up. That's all I remember.
Oh my god, bro.
I don't remember
So
that story. I wasn't paying attention to
The
anything that was
story
going
of
on.
But the story of Shadow of Mordor was basically, bro. The story of Shadow of Mordor is basically God of War 2, bro.
Pretty much.
OG God of War 2.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your revenge, but
Nah,
then
and that's another one. God of War is
Another army,
super
like, bro.
serious. Takes itself
God of
super
War is
serious
not
in the
super
limit.
serious. At
Yes,
least the
it
newer
is a
ones
super
are,
serious.
but the
God of
first
War is
one.
not super serious.
Okay, that game did not take itself seriously. That was a straight up.
Bro,
There was like
the
okay,
first
look,
God of War.
there's a difference
Did you
between
hear this man,
Nah,
bro?
there's a difference between
I know what he means. I know what he means.
50,000 lines
Bro,
of
it starts
dialogue
off-
of you just talking.
Yeah, I know
Bro,
what he
Kratos was straight to the point. I'm
Maybe God of
here
War 3.
to fuck shit up, and that is all.
Bro, God of War took itself very seriously.
It
bro.
did not.
At least the
Maybe
not
God of
first
War
couple.
3, but not God of War 1 and 2.
You know the thing is, you have the narrator Athena narrating and shit. You don't have too much dialogue of this nigga Kratos talking and shit like other games. That nigga when that nigga had to talk, it's hey bitch nigga, I'm coming to get
Give me
He
the
was
key.
like, it was either
Beat you.
why
I told
you
you
do
to
this
give me
or
the
I'm about
key.
to do this.
It's
I'm gonna make you the key.
It's either get out of my way or whatever screams whatever God name, and then I'm about to kill your bitch ass. Either get like if you're not a god, get out of my way. You don't listen, you're dead.
Hey, look, is that not super serious though? That sounds super
It's
serious
not
to me.
Bro, we're talking about two
Somebody's
different
having a-
series.
Somebody's having
Yes.
a half dialogue, and then he's just like, "Fuck all that. I'm about to beat you. I'm about to kill you." That's
He
all
don't
he was
waste
doing.
time. That's serious.
So that's
You're
not
wasting
no. That's
time
not
to the
serious
trait.
dialogue. If they just sat there for a whole time reminiscing about what happened in the past and all that stuff, he don't really do that. He's more of,
Bro,
you did this. I need my revenge.
The
Hey,
narrator,
man, you will not deny my man of his vengeance.
the narrator
That's
narrated
it.
half this nigga's life, bro. Like you don't play as this nigga going through that shit until like the other spin-off games, bro.
Maybe
All right,
God of
let
War
us
3.
know in the comments if God of War is or not serious.
I'll
But
say God
yeah.
of War 3 probably the most serious one, but nah,
But-
not the first two.
Like I was saying, so far this game is really good, and it's been doing good. Had about almost 80,000 on Steam concurrent, and you know, people are trying to make this game an L. They're review bombing it on Metacritic and all this stuff to try to basically like, oh look, BioWare went woke and it failed, or oh, BioWare didn't listen to the Dragon Age Origins fans, because it's literally just the Dragon Age Origins only fans who are still mad that Dragon Age changes every game. So for them, yeah, calm down. Y'all,
Bro, they do this
just
every
play
time.
Dragon Age
It's
Origins.
boring. So boring, bro.
But yeah, the game is
That's how they
good.
get their bread.
Is it a 10 out of 10 greatest BioWare game? No. But it's good.
No. The disrespect.
But yeah, that is what I have been playing. And with that, let's go ahead and get into some news. Look, we gonna start it off with the Call of Duty. Call of Duty is back. We already know this, but every year, or at least almost every year, Call of Duty is the #1 best-selling game of the year.
#1, huh?
Most of the time, the only time that a game dethrones Call of Duty is when a GTA or Red Dead or the last time was Hogwarts
don't name
Legacy.
That many games, bro.
Hogwarts Legacy and Tears
Only
of
a couple of
Kingdom.
them.
But for a while, ever since 2019, Modern Warfare 2019, it's been a little decline in the sales of Call of Duties. It's been still doing good. It's been doing great. Still #1, but you know they haven't been popping off like they used to until Black Ops 6. That is because Black Ops 6 is hitting metrics, breaking records.
Bro,
it's crazy what happens when you put out a good Call of Duty.
Bro, you know what it is? Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 was the same fucking game. It's the same fucking game,
What
bro.
about Veilguard and Black Ops Cold War? Yeah,
because
you gotta do all that. Let me finish.
It's the same game. Look, it was the same game, bro. The sales got no reason but to go up after.
We're talking positive about Call of Duty, and he's upset.
No, bro, it's Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 was the same game.
I think he's upset about Modern Warfare 2.
Somebody
I don't think he's upset about Black Ops. I think he's upset
I'm not upset about Black
2
Ops. Y'all think I'm yelling? I'm yelling because Modern Warfare 2 sucked that bad.
I hear what he's saying.
Anyways, can I finish setting up before you interrupt me?
All right.
So, Black Ops 6 breaking records, setting metric highs, and that is what happens when you put out a Call of Duty that brings people back who haven't been on Call of Duty, but also pleases the already Call of Duty fans that are there every year. So, let me just read off of VGC where they say last week's launch of Black Ops 6 was the biggest Call of Duty release ever, Microsoft has claimed. And then, let me see. My bad. All right, so Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella touched on the game's early performance during Microsoft's first quarter earnings call on Wednesday. Quote, last week's launch of Black Ops 6 was the biggest Call of Duty release ever, setting a record for day one players as well as Game Pass subscriber add-ons launch day. As well as Game Pass subscriber ads on launch day. So not only is it breaking records for the most players, but also it added the most Game Pass subscriptions of any game so far, which definitely should be.
That's not
case.
A surprise.
And then this is coming from True Achievements, where they are able to track Xbox player counts. And they say Call of Duty's Xbox player count jumped a whopping 159% following the launch of Black Ops 6. That is almost double of before Black Ops 6 dropped. And lastly, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 drives biggest ever UK gaming traffic on EE and BT network. Those are the biggest internet providers in the UK. First year that Call of Duty has been made available on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and as a result, EE/BT saw a 144% increase in Xbox Live traffic on its home broadband network versus the week before. And then the last thing is that Call of Duty Twitter did put out a tweet where they actually congratulated the fans for, let me see, where was that at? For breaking their records, if I can find it. There it is. Thank you, Call of Duty community, for making the launch of Black Ops 6 one for the record books, setting new day one and opening weekend records. Together, you made Black Ops 6 the biggest Call of Duty 3-day opening weekend ever. #1 total players, #1 hours played, #1 total matches. So, it's official. This is the first Call of Duty that is associated with Xbox and in Game Pass, and they picked the best possible one because this is a tremendous launch, the biggest. And I remember when Modern Warfare 2019 came out, they were making a big deal about, oh, this game made $1 billion in 24 hours or 72 hours, something like that. Like either over the 3-day weekend or in one day, it had already made $1 billion. This is why Xbox bought Activision Blizzard. I don't care what they talking about. Oh, we wanted Candy Crush. No, they wanted Call of Duty. Let's not pretend here. And this has obviously paid off for them. But yeah, Call of Duty breaking records. Is this deserved? Is this enough for Xbox?
It's barely.
Barely.
It's barely enough.
I always have hated niggas.
What?
Always.
It's barely enough, man. Look, Modern Warfare still, man. They had to redrop the same game with the same maps twice.
See, that was PlayStation.
Vanguard. Vanguard was a bust.
That was also PlayStation. All of that was because of PlayStation. As soon as you put the Xbox logo on it, you get the best Call of Duty that we've seen in a decade.
I will say this: Black Ops usually do, like, considering how they've just been destroying Modern Warfare. Black Ops is the second best thing they got, if not the best thing they got. Because even Cold War was better than Vanguard. Hell, I'll take Cold War over Modern Warfare 2. I don't know about Modern Warfare 3, but bro, it's been a rocky road for Call of Duty since 2019. I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been all the way positive. So, and then on top of the whole Game Pass thing, yeah, they had no choice but to do numbers and make a good game. The stars aligned for the first time. That's it. That's it.
The stars aligned. A good time.
It's the truth, bro. Modern Warfare 2 was ass, bro. Like ass. Like it was barely better than Vanguard.
All right, so I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God.
Why are we talking about Modern Warfare 2 right now?
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta talk about the past to talk about the present, right?
So we're doing the same.
Why not? We gotta compare. What? We're not allowed to compare? Is that what you're saying?
Now, the only comparison that is actually, I don't know why you going all the way back to Modern Warfare 2. Last year's Modern Warfare 3.
He could have just said the games were been ass. That's all he should.
Yeah. They've been ass. I'm bringing up relevant information.
The game, just say they're underwhelming.
Oh yeah, I should have added that. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is also in 86 on Metacritic. I think the last time a Call of Duty got into the 80s was 2019.
2019.
And that's what, exactly. Hey, well, I guess we can't talk about the past, so.
I was gonna say,
I ain't trying to hear it. Shut up.
So last year,
we talk about Black Ops 6.
Last year's Modern Warfare 3, the last Call of Duty before Xbox got the full control. That one was 56 on Metacritic. That one did not.
Wait, which
break
one?
Any Modern Warfare 3. That one did not break any records. Yeah, remember the campaign was that weird campaign that they did. and the
open world
reused
shit.
Modern Warfare 2 maps.
On the zombies is ass too.
Yeah, there is a lot of hate around
Controversy.
Modern Warfare 3. Now, if that was the Call of Duty that was the first Call of Duty associated with Xbox after purchasing Activision, that probably
Y'all been cooked.
yeah, that would have been a bad look. This was the best possible one to have under your name. And I'm pretty sure Xbox is very happy about that. But yeah, sorry. Who was talking? Was it Casso? Siege? Whichever one.
It was Chuck, I think, or somebody. I don't know.
No, Chuck was responding to you.
Nah, it was TJ. It was.
Yeah,
Oh, was it?
exactly.
Hey, look, Modern Warfare 2 ass. Modern Warfare 3 a little bit better, still ass. Look,
What about Black Ops 6?
Black Ops 6 look like a decent game compared to Modern Warfare 2.
Look
So
like-
what he's saying?
Wait, hold up. You played Black Ops 6 yet?
Bro,
Hey, I
you
don't have to play it.
games. Why you?
I play more games, bro. I'll load. Look, I'll blow Black Ops 6 right now, bro.
Oh, man.
I'll stream that shit right now. Hey, he's saying.
But so you haven't played it yet.
Hey, man, look, I played Modern Warfare 3.
Oh,
I played
man, look
Modern
what
Warfare.
he's
I
saying.
played literally
As
every
long as he's
game.
not-
game. All right.
Hey, as long as he's not saying it's trash.
I didn't say it. I'm not hating
No, that's
on
what
the
I'm
new
saying.
one.
That's what I'm saying.
He wants me to
I can see
hate.
if he was saying it was trash and then he didn't play it. Then I would confront him. But he
That's
still need to play it,
crazy. The
though.
one
He
time
still need to
I'm
play
not
it, though.
hating, y'all treating me like a hater. It's insane. It's insane. Chuck,
Nah, cause
Chuck,
I guess because nobody want to hear about the old Call of Duties because they was you should have left them.
they're
in the past.
trash.
They was
I can't
ass.
say they're trash. Damn,
You
that's.
gotta-
I thought
you gotta
we
leave
lived
them
in
in the
America.
past.
What I got to
Yeah.
do about
Look,
FW6?
We talking about the new rock, not the re-rock, the new rock.
hey, bro, you gotta compare the
Modern
re-rock,
Warfare
the
3
old
was
rock to
re-rock.
the new rock. How
Modern
else you
Warfare
gonna
3
know
was
which is the
technically
better rock?
re-rock.
That was a reroll.
Bro, you need to know which rock is the better rock, bro. I'm telling you.
What
We're
about
talking
the
about
Wayne
rocks,
Rock?
rocks in the ocean. You know,
Hey,
rocks,
man.
rocks by the water,
Rocks on the ground
the
outside.
ground. Yeah, that's the rock.
All right.
Hey, man.
But yeah, as far as the metrics breaking the records, we still don't know how. We know it broke records of how many Game Pass subscribers they got with the launch, but is it really enough? Because we've been seeing the Game Pass Call of Duty marketing. Only the Xbox Twitter is marketing that Call of Duty is in Game Pass. You know, the account that all the Game Pass subscribers are already subscribed to. But the Call of Duty account, the commercials during the World Series, none of those mention Game Pass.
And they
So-
still did 100%.
Is revenue really the metric? Is money good enough when if they didn't get enough Game Pass subscribers?
And you got a point because you said they had 100% increase on Game Pass, basically.
No. That was increase in players in general, not just Game Pass.
Oh,
But they had
okay.
the most subscribers added for a game's launch in Game Pass. I think Starfield
Bro.
was the last one that broke
Bro,
that record.
honestly, Xbox is like handcuffing themselves, bro. Why can't they market this game with Xbox, bro? It's an Xbox game, like on Game Pass. Like, bro, you know how many Xbox you could push with that? You know how many subscriptions you could push with that?
That's
like,
FTC or
All right, so
FTC.
but let me get this straight though. From the beginning of this, he said that everything is going splendid, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay, okay. So Xbox knows they're doing it a little bit. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, what did Xbox do?
No, because you guys are saying what Xbox didn't do, but they're doing it well enough.
Everything I've said has to do with Activision Blizzard King and not Xbox.
Okay.
Because Xbox didn't help develop this game. The game was already being developed.
And they're barely marketing it. I mean, everybody knows they own them.
They're
But they're
marketing
not putting
it. They just not marketing it for Game Pass. they marketed it for everything but Game Pass, unless it's to the Xbox players, directly to the Xbox players, not to the people who don't already have Game Pass.
The strategy is kind of contradicting, bro. They want to boost these Game Pass numbers.
There's a reason that they can't, and I'm not. We still don't know like an exact reason. Everybody has different theories.
Well,
some say it's because of the FCC case, FTC, the FTC case that's ongoing. Is why they can't market it. Some say that the executives at the top don't want to put Call of Duty in Game Pass, and they want to see that, like, oh, you know, this Call of Duty didn't really get us any Game Pass subscribers, so maybe we just don't put Call of Duty in Game Pass, and that's why they didn't market it, so that they have a reason to say that. That's a theory that I've heard. I don't subscribe to it.
That's insane.
But
I know some people that
we just see that the Call of Duty account, the commercials, like literally the commercials at the World Series, that just put in a Game Pass logo. That does not cost a thing. Why is it not there? It don't make sense.
Why is it controversial? Like, it's just so weird, man. I don't know.
But
it's
there has to be some...
So you think it's strategy.
Okay, so all right, this is a question. So you think if it just said Game Pass, you think that's gonna change? Like, people gonna look at that and they're just gonna be like, "What's Game Pass?"
Yeah, like that's how commercials work. That's how they play it day one in Game Pass.
That is how commercials work.
My manager, he is a Game Pass subscriber. And he's a casual, for the most part, casual gamer. I wouldn't even say he's casual, actually. He's a decently hardcore gamer. But he didn't even know Call of Duty was in Game Pass. He's a Call of Duty player as well as Game Pass subscriber. He was gonna like.
Wait,
he
really
it didn't
even pop
know.
up on his Xbox?
Huh?
It didn't pop up on his Xbox when he opened his Xbox.
See, that's day one. This was 2 days before it came out. I know day one it pops up like play Call of Duty Game Pass.
You know, being insane.
But again,
they do
that's still Xbox subscribers.
Xbox subscribe, yeah.
What about people on Steam?
Yeah.
If they don't use the Xbox Windows app, then they would never know.
I know some people that they got the Game Pass, but they used to get Call of Duty on Steam. I know like some streamers that did
you know,
that,
be insane.
right.
Xbox did 3-day early access for Call of Duty.
They
could have got that. Yeah,
they promised the FTC that they would get rid of any early access for a specific console.
They should have did it after the Black Ops 6, because that would have helped. That low key would have helped for sure.
They can't
but they can't do it.
Yeah, they can't do that.
They couldn't do it. That would have been.
That's why there was no exclusive beta 3-day early access or anything.
Exactly.
Everybody got at the same time. Yeah. Everybody got the game at the same time.
See, but the dickheads at Sony, they would have done that shit. They would have found a way to get away.
That was the point.
They were doing it. That was the point. But they couldn't do that, so they can get.
But Xbox had to make the case that we're gonna make Call of Duty better for everyone by purchasing Activision. And that's why they don't do that anymore.
They're not gonna do.
Xbox is the one who started that in the first place. Back in the 360, back on the early Xbox One, they got the exclusive beta access, the 3-day early to play, double XP only on Xbox. All of that was Xbox until Xbox was no longer the market leader, and then PlayStation turned that shit on them.
That's so ass.
So they can't even do the stuff that they were doing with PlayStation, when they'll get different type of skins that Xbox
exclusive, no exclusive skins, none of that.
Bro.
If they did the Halo collab and made it exclusive, but nah.
I ain't gonna lie, exclusive skins make sense though.
It kind of.
They should have their PlayStation one. They should have their Xbox one, and then you can even flex your PlayStation, your Xbox one.
That's what I'm saying.
Wasn't it that you couldn't even see it on other consoles though? It just appeared as something else.
Yeah, they can do
That's
that.
That's as exclusive as it gets. You can't even see the shit. But yeah, man, these metrics, they're amazing. Are they gonna be able to keep it up? Who's next? Is Sledgehammer. It's over.
Oh man, it's over. It's over.
man.
Grand opening.
Look.
They just got
It's
that,
haters
bro.
everywhere, bro. It's haters everywhere, bro.
You just gotta keep that
Omnidirection.
No. The immersion of 2019. Like, you feel me? Like,
Bro, they're
like,
never
that's-
going back
it's-
to that. That's
You can
done
never
now.
get that back, bro.
We're never
Look,
getting
if
that back.
You
anything,
can never get that back.
Sledgehammer.
With the story
Sledgehammer
mode, the story mode is pretty neat.
Why are you
Like-
so far away?
I'm here to tell you right now, we ain't
Nah,
never getting
see,
that.
It's actually better that he far away because when he be getting close, that should be.
Loud as hell.
It'd be.
But yeah,
What's it
distorting.
They be
called?
going cutting
Yeah,
out.
distorted.
But yeah, the story mode, like, it got replay value because there's multiple ways of just like last time. Like, they made it like super open world, and you could beat the mission this way or that way, but it didn't feel
they
right.
half-assed
It
it.
Yeah,
They half-assed
didn't
it.
feel right.
bro.
That could have been a good idea if they would have like made an entire map that worked with it instead of using the Warzone map.
Yeah.
And like, if they would have really fully went into the idea and not only did it because they didn't have enough time and they just had to reuse the asset for the story mode, it could have been a good idea.
I mean, they reuse assets like that though.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of the also
I
some of
wouldn't
the
mind it
missions,
either.
some of the missions need to be a little bit longer. Like bro, like
Hold on.
okay, they switched
Hey,
up,
wait.
huh?
You're not going. Please, just be mindful and demure.
Bro, let me just talk before you even like, bro. I don't give a fuck about
I
that
don't know
dimension.
what
Said
you
be
about to say
mindful in
about
the mirror.
Bro,
The
All he could have said is don't
mirror,
spoil the campaign for me. This guy
Yeah.
talking about the mirror. What? Just
The
say don't spoil the campaign.
Just no spoilers. That's all you gotta
bro. I don't give a fuck about that vocabulary. But anyway,
See, that's
what's
why.
called-
'Cause
Oh man.
Damn, it's time for me to leave again.
Yeah. I think me
Hey,
too.
look, you over here talking about.
I'm on Call of Duty.
all he said is don't
I'm
spoil
like,
anything. That's all he's saying.
I done forgot
Okay,
him
alright.
over here saying that. I didn't forgot what I was about to even say.
You said don't make it too
You know,
long. I
the
mean,
mirror-
the missions are too short. That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah. The mission, some of the missions is too short and stuff like that. You feel me? Like they could have expanded. Yeah, some of them like okay.
The whole
What's
campaign was
McCall
only
it?
2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours.
What's gonna call it? No. Look, what was it? What was the mission again? No Russian.
was that was the mid open
No,
world
no
one? That
Russian-
wasn't the open world
No
one?
Russian wasn't even no Russian, bro. That hoe was like 2 minutes. Like, bro, like nigga.
Yeah,
No
and they
Russian was
hyped that
no
up. They
Russian.
hyped that up
No,
at the
no
end of
Russian
Modern
was
Warfare
mainly
2.
cutscene. Like, bro, no
But
Russian
that was them rushing the game out because I forgot what happened. Sledgehammer was doing it, then they had
they
to
rushed
get
it out
Infinity
because-
Ward.
Oh yeah, because
No,
they messed
Vanguard
up
was
or
bad.
something. It was
Yeah,
something.
it
It
was-
was like bad or
it was
something.
Vanguard.
And it was,
And
they
people
had to get
come
it.
help them.
No.
Yeah.
That's okay. They were gonna skip a year. Remember?
Yeah.
That's what happened. They
it
were gonna
was.
skip a
Yeah.
year, and then they
said,
were
nah,
like,
hell nah. You
"Nah, y'all don't get a break. Y'all got 18 months to put something out right now."
Bro, I knew that was cap too, bro. I was talking about it was gonna skip.
Well,
it.
I
These
was happy
hungry
too.
money
I was like, they
bastards would
finally about to
never-
skip.
Bro.
Oh
Bruh.
yeah, it's about to go down the next year.
But-
They were like, nah.
Hey, it's funny. They said that. I didn't even believe that shit.
It was, bro. It was 2 CODs in a row. They said they keep on reneging because they was like, we not doing zombies no more, and then dropped another zombie.
Bro, trash zombies, bro. That open world
Yeah.
zombies is so poop.
But yeah, that's what it was. It was that they were gonna skip a year, and they were giving Black Ops 6 extra time. This is the longest a Call of Duty game has ever been in development. 4 years, which is crazy because most games aren't even made in 4 years. But they gave it 4 years. This is why they were able to do the omnidirection. They got all the time that they needed to perfect that, while also getting a good campaign. Is actually long compared to some of the last ones. Then also the zombies, bringing it back to the round-based zombies. So that time did help them. MW3 was definitely a filler game that they just had to put out something. But yeah,
It was. That makes sense too, because it was a filler game. They gave you the same maps.
Reused assets in the campaign, reused maps for like that whole was filler.
I hated that game, bro. That shit was so ass, bro. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 was
Nah, see, Modern Warfare 2 was ass. Modern Warfare 3 was good.
It was better.
It was good until you just realized, yeah, I've already been playing these maps.
Modern Warfare 3 feels exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2. Like nothing fundamentally different.
No,
bro.
the gameplay is definitely different.
No, there's difference.
The
No.
gunplay and the gameplay was definitely different.
No, it doesn't.
It was faster.
No,
the slide was better.
No. Modern Warfare 2, you wanna know why? No. You wanna know why I hated Modern Warfare 2? It was like an aim down simulator. You could not, like, they made the game so slow. It was ass, bro. That was
Modern Warfare 3 was way more fast paced.
It was more faster.
2019 was the slowest out of all of them. Like the game,
2019 was the best.
The game getting faster and faster.
It wasn't slow. It wasn't fast. It was in the right spot. 2019 was in the right spot.
Modern Warfare 2 wasn't in the right spot. Like, bro, I was aiming down, walking the entire time, bro. That was the only way I could play that game.
Welcome down.
They did not want you to run.
After 2019,
they did not want you running.
They just hoofla.
Well, I'll say this: 2019 and Cold War are the best modern Call of Duties to me. Still, I'll say that. That's it. Nothing else.
World at War.
Shout out to Black Ops 3.
Was one of the most epic.
I mean, those are good too. They're good.
See, I was gonna say that Sledgehammer needs to stop. They suck at making on the ground Call of Duties. Just bring back the exosuits, bring back the jetpack. Just do it. Like,
but
y'all are not gonna
most Call of Duty fans don't like that. Though.
Hey,
they
not gonna like whatever Sledgehammer do anyway. What Sledgehammer game have we liked? Not Advanced Warfare, not World War II. Not Vanguard.
Definitely not Vanguard.
Like, just go back to the exosuits.
So which Sledgehammer game did you like?
I liked Advanced Warfare the best.
Okay.
And I thought I would like World War II. That shit was ass. They went World War II again with Vanguard. It was still ass.
Still ass.
The best thing about World War II was the zombies.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing about the World War games. Well, no, I'll say
like I was expecting World War II to be the World at War. That's still my favorite one, and that shit was a disgrace.
See, Vanguard Zombies was half broken when it dropped. Like, bro,
was that
Vanguard was half broken when it dropped? No, the Warzone was broken.
That's not
the multiplayer was broken.
Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
bro, the multiplayer was broke. And Warzone was broke.
So Sledgehammer, just make.
Are you doing this because Chuck ain't active in the party?
Who, me?
This guy really don't like Call of Duty.
Sledgehammer really not supposed to make Call of Duty games. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Sledgehammer was literally a support for Infinity Ward and what's it called? And for Treyarch. Then they were like, you know what, y'all Treyarch? They were like, we can make our own.
Hating.
Wait, who y'all talking about?
Nobody's talking about you.
I know that, but like, I can't.
Are we talking about TV?
We talking about Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer talking about Call of Duty.
Wait,
and then also, y'all are here like he has not played Black Ops 6, bro.
Oh man,
bro, I'll play it right now. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. I'll be right back, guys.
No, the thing is, as long as he's not talking, as long as he don't talk down about Black Ops 6. He's not talking down
about it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even saying nothing bad about the game.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Like, dang, y'all riding Tej nuts right now. Hey,
if you had said something, I'd be like, nah. You can't say that.
Back to the performance. Back to the metrics. Is there anything else y'all want to say on the Call of Duty launch numbers?
I got something to say. Greatest
I was
Call
the
of Duty
person who was-
ever in the
I was
past.
the person who hasn't played the
He ain't
game.
even played a drop of the
Greatest
game.
Call of Duty.
He ain't
Nah,
played a
I
drop
haven't
of
played the
the
game.
He
game.
said he
And
see.
he's
He
just
said
so
he.
loud.
He said he
Greatest
see the
one.
vision. I like it. He see.
All
the
right,
I see
so
the
watch
vision.
this.
I like the
He's
vision. I want to
this
play
the
the
same person
vision.
that said this is the same person that said, "Oh, them guys, they never even played a game. Most of the people who talk down on games, they never play."
I'm not
he's
talking
literally-
down on the game. Oh
He's
my
literally
God,
the
bro.
prime example of this.
bro.
No,
So-
Chuck, he's not talking down on.
I
He's
don't
not
care
talking
what
down on
I don't
Black
care
Ops
what
6.
you're talking about. He
He's
hasn't
Oh
played.
my
He hasn't
God,
played the
bro.
game.
He's hating on me,
But that's
not
the
hating on the game.
most-
What real are you listening?
He's basically
He's
saying
alright.
good or
Let's
bad.
get
He
it
ain't
interesting.
talking
Let's
about
talk
the game
about-
that
Let's
he ain't
bring it
playing.
back in. Let's
And
reel
then
it in.
also,
He
I played.
didn't play the game.
I'm with TJ. Them old Call of Duties is ass.
The game to glaze the game. Like, bro,
What?
pick a side, bro. Like,
Bro,
All right,
what
let's
are we
move on
doing?
from Call of Duty.
No.
Let's-
Hold on. Let
let's-
me finish my.
okay.
Well, look, my finishing. Okay, so I played the game,
Uh-huh.
and then going back to the game for after being a while from Valorant, it was fun. I'm not no like so. This one for sure is fun. They did a good job. It's a good game, but going from keyboard to controller, I feel like I was losing brain cells. So
Why didn't you just use the keyboard?
take that however how you want to
Exactly.
take it.
Why
ain't-
were you using?
I
Why
ain't
did
gonna
you
lie,
use keyboard and mouse on
You
Call
were
of
talking
Duty?
let
about
me-
something he could
long-
change. You hear
Long
me?
story short,
What's wrong with this dude?
he was shocked that he lost the skills on the controller.
it's definitely a little switch,
Yeah,
man.
probably.
I don't know how-
He had to get back.
Yes, bro.
At least he not sniping.
That's what happened. That's what
GG,
happened.
get good.
Everybody gonna have their say. I'm putting numbers up on the board.
Say.
My KD not bad,
And now he making
so
stuff up.
I can't complain.
All I'm gonna say,
Had a-
if me and Chuck got the same KD, then he not doing as good as he should be. That's,
Exactly.
snap.
We haven't even
All you do is play
played.
shooters, man.
does
All you do is
play.
play shooters.
No, but I'm saying me and him. I don't think
Oh,
we
yeah,
played.
we played
We're like,
the first night that you got on.
Yeah, he played like 2 games and then he left. and
that was
then
my first
me and
day
you
playing
kept
Call of
playing.
Duty.
Oh man.
But yeah, though, I'll give it that though, because
Wait, Chuck, why
first night
use a controller and not keyboard and mouse?
Did
I use keyboard and mouse. The thing is, for movement on Call of Duty, keyboard controller gonna win, but for aiming, mouse is always gonna win.
If
so
you're trying to
that's
be
the issue.
crackhead
it's
speed
I don't
on
even
mouse and keyboard, it's not the same as Valorant.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's why Valorant, I can kind of do mouse and
Oh, hold
keyboard
on.
because it's slower pace.
Yeah, it's slower
Yeah.
pace. Yeah.
But
Hey,
trying
Deontay,
to
what
do
you need
Nah,
to
man,
the
it sound
crack
like a skill
movement
issue.
on Call of
Yeah,
Duty
oh,
with
it's
keyboard and
cooking.
mouse,
Nah.
nah,
Pinky,
Alright, play the game, you gonna get
pinky
on the
finger
level.
going crazy.
bruh.
I gotta eat my head.
Bro, what? When I be playing
on
Valorant,
team
bro, my
yesterday.
finger, when I do the keyboard,
Real niggas don't eat
it's
food,
so
bro.
stressful. It's stressful.
That's what I'm saying.
But on
It's-
lunch
it's
night,
stressful.
no,
Just play the
was
game
it,
and worry
was it
about
lunch night the
food
night
later.
after we were on? That's when I knew they got
My head
something
is
going on.
Or it's gonna
We
be
were
rock,
all.
paper,
It was the. We
scissors.
had the
The full
minus
squad.
exactly minus some few guys. It was a squad, and then we were on that whole till 3 a.m.
On
Didn't
what?
even know.
And exactly, no
Didn't
one
even
realized
know
what
it was
time
3
it was. That's how I was like, oh, okay, they got something in their hand.
The
But
thing is, I had an interview. I'm like, dang, I don't want to get off. But, hey, I'm off.
You talking about Call of Duty?
yeah,
Yeah, the launch
and
day.
this is you
Nah,
don't want to
nah.
put any fingers, but somebody didn't know the game had came out at that point.
Oh
We're
yeah,
not putting
we
any
not gonna
fingers.
talk about that
Oh
though.
yeah, the Call of Duty guy.
Ah, that's crazy. Look at me.
But
now.
yes, that's my say in Call of Duty.
Say. He said he like it.
Look
But
at
it's
me
not better
now,
than
bro.
Valorant.
Yeah, I already knew it. I knew he was gonna say
This
that.
nigga TJ Waller. This nigga TJ Waller.
Now,
He said this nigga. He's saying. I'm saying. Modern Warfare 3. I'm saying he said Modern Warfare 2 is ass. I'm like Modern Warfare 2 improved the movement of Modern Warfare 1. So how is it ass? Like, you feel me?
But yeah.
Nah, Modern Warfare 2.
All right,
I'm sorry.
let's move on.
I'm sorry, that game was ass.
Bro, it was good. They just
That
did.
was alright. That
The
was
Warzone
Modern
ass.
Warfare-
Which ass?
Modern
Don't
Warfare
Compare the
3.
Warzone.
Modern Warfare 3 low key ass.
Modern Warfare 3 was ass because of the what you call it, the movement. All that was fun.
Bro,
the what you
in-
call itself was ass.
in
I mean,
real
playing
life-
the same maps were ass.
Modern Warfare
When they
3
added,
Mo-
when they
Modern
started
Warfare 3
adding new
basically
maps,
this-
when they started adding new maps, then it became
Modern
more
Warfare-
enjoyable.
Modern Warfare, there's
me
really
say-
anything
let me
different
say
from
this.
Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
The game
It's
was
like-
cool, but like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, they gave us some of the shit that they were supposed to give us for Modern Warfare 2. So they like dicked us. They was like, let's just give them some of this. They'll be happy enough. But they were supposed to give us Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 had nothing to do with the whole Modern Warfare 3. So Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare, bro.
And then Modern Warfare
That's
2,
because
they
Modern
took
Warfare
stuff
3, the
out.
old one was trash too.
They
No,
took out,
that hoe
they
was
took out
raw,
stuff.
bro.
They took out
was
stuff
having
in Modern
fun
Warfare.
playing that
They took
hoe.
out stuff in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
I was looking
From
forward to
Modern
some of them
Warfare.
maps.
half of Modern Warfare 3 should have been in Modern Warfare 2. Like this shit don't. Bro,
That
it
nigga
don't
Randy
make no
wasn't
damn sense.
outside with us when we was playing.
Bro, that
he
was the
with
last.
Edward.
That's the,
He was
the
with
Call
Edward.
of Duty that turned me off of Call of Duty.
Cause no, Modern Warfare 2 was supposed to have
Bro, Modern Warfare 3 was fun. I ain't gonna lie.
but they put it in Modern Warfare 3.
They
Boy,
set it
be
up
hating.
and made it so
Yeah,
See,
they
that's
made
when
it.
Battlefield
made
3
it-
came out.
Randy
so
don't
I
even.
ain't care.
He ain't play enough. He
Battlefield
ain't been
3
Battlefield those
watched
days.
anything Modern Warfare 3 was doing.
Stop. Not the online numbers.
We don't care about that. Anyways,
Modern Warfare 3
let's
just DLC.
let's bring.
So why we care
all-
about the online numbers about Call of Duty now? Then
Hey, it still ain't gonna be my game of the
It's
year.
relevant. It's relevant.
So
Yeah, because he a hater. You hear it.
Alright, I'm
He's
done with
he's
the Modern
determined to
Warfare.
make sure it ain't the game of the year. I hate people, bro. I've been
Alright.
hating them.
let's bring this energy to PlayStation.
Ah, man.
We all love
Somebody
PlayStation.
Somebody in here is not gonna like that.
We all love PlayStation. PlayStation is our favorite console manufacturer, publisher, video game creator.
Getting a PS5 Pro?
Day one? Sorry,
I don't like the way you
already
said
on the way.
I don't like that.
You said
beginning
day
part.
one. Oh
Already on the way.
no.
So post that you already got the purchase.
So, anyways,
No, that's what I thought.
back to PlayStation. So, PlayStation, they make the best games. They
Oh, wow.
Somebody
made
go
the-
get you for doing this.
Let me
Talking
finish.
shit.
They make the best games. You know, everything they make, we all love it. You know,
He's
all the
veteran.
studios, they're the best. The industry agrees. Every time, look, PlayStation just opened their mouth. Somebody give them a game of the year right now. That's them. Every time they put out a game, it's game of the year. And
What is he on?
Insomniac, we all love Insomniac. Spider-Man Miles Morales,
Oh, man.
Spider-Man 2. Those are the only games that they make. Yeah, man.
That's really
Insomniac,
the only games they make.
That's crazy.
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, God.
He didn't even say the new God of War. Oh no, you
We talking about
Insomniac.
Insomniac.
My bad.
So, you know, Insomniac, after Miles Morales, or actually in the same presentation that they announced Miles Morales, they announced that they were working on a Wolverine game, and everybody lost their shit. They're like, oh shit. Not only are they working on Spider-Man, they working on Wolverine as well. It's about to go crazy.
Oh, crazy.
And even myself, I was like, okay, Spider-Man, it was all right, but they could probably do a better job with Wolverine, especially if they make it M-rated. That would be dope. But then the Insomniac leak happened last year, where
Remember that.
we
Hilarious.
got a lot of information about PlayStation, Insomniac, and we got some leaked gameplay of Wolverine, which I will not be showing because I feel like my shit will
You
get
gonna
taken
be
Yeah,
down.
you didn't get sued. We're not
Yeah,
getting
you
sued
gonna be out of
today.
there.
But if you look for those leaks and see some of the gameplay, now it is early gameplay, so I'm not gonna put too much smoke. But the game that they were creating did not look that good, honestly.
They got roasted on Twitter, guys.
That was a week.
There was some things like Wolverine having throwing knives and Wolverine stealth gameplay. I'm like, bro, y'all just made Spider-Man again. Like he's climbing through the trees, stealthing. I'm like, bro, what is this? Stealth
Wolverine got throwing
takedown.
knives?
Bro, anyways,
Bro, yeah.
so he had like throwing knives, and
I mean,
it was a lot of.
even Hawkeye became the Ronin for a second. You
Wait,
feel me?
Wolverine can't throw the thing out his fingers?
Oh.
Hey, somebody get this guy. Somebody get this guy. Somebody
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go to his
Wolverine
house.
used to have a sword too. You feel me? He had a sword.
All right, but when I think of a Wolverine game, the last thing I'm thinking of is stealth through trees, all this bullshit.
Exactly.
They basically
Wolverine,
just
you gotta
took
go berserk.
it just looked like they took what they already had with Spider-Man
See,
and
Re-rock.
like it makes sense if it has something to do with the
Interesting.
story. Like say for instance, somebody did something and fucked up his healing factor, so he can't pop claws right now. He's basically temporarily mortal and shit. So he has to sneak around and do all this other shit. Like
That would be
Then-
Wait,
but
wasn't
then-
in the thing he
why-
was
okay,
sniffing and stuff?
also
Was-
this man is stealthing in the bright ass yellow suit.
Like,
yeah.
you want
That's
that?
See, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to Wolverine, we all know what we want. We want berserk, angry.
he don't
I
stealth,
want,
right?
I
No,
want
he just
exactly
practice
what they
that.
did with X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Don't he just walk in and fuck shit up?
But also,
Bro.
it was T-rated. It was not rated M. There was not
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
L. Nah, that's gonna be an L game.
No
I'm sorry.
dismemberment, I can't have it.
Yeah, there was no dismemberment.
We got the Disney team that worked on Star Wars.
So,
Do they have a rated M Star Wars game?
were there any? Maybe. There's dismemberment for sure.
Maybe
but
Force Unleashed?
There's
Force
no
Unleashed.
blood because they cauterized the limbs when they cut it off.
Okay.
So I think it's still
Bro, there
T.
was even blood in the movies.
Yeah, but it's still dark, like when you getting your head chopped off. Like they still do it. But
Yeah.
anyways, it looked like I said, this is still early. There's a lot that could change. Wolverine was supposed to be coming out 2025, but it got pushed back according to the leaks as well. So anyways, this Wolverine game I'm not gonna say it looks like there's trouble, but that could be the case, as the director of Wolverine has left Insomniac,
Uh-oh.
and they have actually went and joined Xbox to work on Perfect Dark.
Ooh.
So let me bring up this scoop from Steven Totilo at gamefile.news. He says Brian Horton is no longer creative director of Marvel's Wolverine from PlayStation and Insomniac. He's now creative director of Perfect Dark from Xbox and The Initiative. Ratchet and Clank leads are now running Wolverine. And I'm just gonna say that has me more excited about Wolverine than than him being at Wolverine. So
Explain that.
let me just read the actual article, and then I'll talk.
All right.
Two major upcoming first-party video games have gotten big changes at the top as part of an unusual leadership shuffle. GameFile has learned. Brian Horton, who was publicly named as the creative director of Sony/Insomniac's upcoming Marvel's Wolverine PS5 game in 2021, has been off the project since the summer. Two sources familiar with the matter told GameFile. The game is now being helmed by creative director Marcus Smith. A rep for Sony Interactive Entertainment has confirmed to GameFile. Mike Daly will serve as Wolverine's new game director. Wolverine's previously announced game director Cameron Christian will remain at the studio in a different role, GameFile understands. Smith and Daly are a formidable new duo for Wolverine. They previously held creative director and game director roles respectively on Insomniac's acclaimed 2021 PS5 release, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. The changes atop the Wolverine development team are the result of creative decisions around the game. The two sources told GameFile. SIE's rep declined to comment on the reason for the role changes on Wolverine. As for Horton, who previously worked as the creative director, he has already found a new high-profile gig. He's the new creative director of the Xbox-published Perfect Dark, the highly anticipated first-person shooter that is being co-developed by Microsoft's The Initiative and Embracer-owned Crystal Dynamics. Horton will bring his wealth of experience to the upcoming reboot of the classic Secret Agent series, and Xbox rep confirmed. So this, you can take it either way. You could take it as, oh, maybe there's trouble with the Wolverine gameplay or the Wolverine game, and they just got out of there, because we've seen that happen before. At the same time, it could be he just wanted a change of pace.
I ain't gonna lie. I can imagine him mad. He see Wolverine in the bushes. Like, I can't be behind this.
Because we've seen the same thing happen with Xbox developers. They are like directors and producers, all types of high profile execs leave games, including Perfect Dark. Sorry, my girlfriend just sent me a message that anyways.
Damn, she kicked you out.
Nah, what's it called? She being funny. But Perfect Dark, original head of the studio at The Initiative, actually left early on in development, and that was Sean Murphy, one of those. Sean Murray, I want to say. He was actually from Insomniac, and he moved to The Initiative. He started The Initiative with Xbox as the head, but then early on he left and then went back to Insomniac. So it's actually funny that now we have another Insomniac head moving to The Initiative to work on Perfect Dark.
They trying to sabotage.
It sounds like a sabotage.
But
sounds like something.
Like I said, with how Wolverine, like, just from the leaks and the fact that it got delayed, I believe they said 2024 was the original release date, and that was 2026. That's a big delay.
Why you
You're not muted.
Uh-oh.
And there could be issues. There could be, I wouldn't even say issues, because I feel like every game goes through issues. It goes through, there are problems that arise during development. That's just how game development is. And sometimes it just takes longer to resolve the issues. But usually good management will overcome most issues when it comes to a game's development. So that's usually what it comes down to. Not the creative director, usually, but I don't know how I feel about. I don't like Insomniac for like new.
I mean,
Insomniac.
obviously, what you said in the beginning, we can all tell you ain't like Insomniac, bro.
I don't like new Insomniac. Everything that they've done since the PS4, I'm just like, eh. Ratchet and Clank has gone downhill since the PS4 era, especially Rift Apart, which is one of the worst entries that they've ever made. And the fact that these two that are working on Wolverine now were the heads at the top of that game. I'll see how I feel about that, but I don't think after seeing Perfect Dark's gameplay, I'm not too concerned about who's going there, because that gameplay was fired. There's not going to be much that's going to change from that. I also don't see why Insomniac. This is more of an immersive sim style game. Why wouldn't they actually get developers who work in immersive sims? Because obviously this is not Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, not immersive sims. Now, thinking about it, there is one thing that Perfect Dark and Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man have in common, and that's gadgets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark with the OG Perfect Dark with the laptop gun and the sniper that can see through walls, those type of gadgets being and then they even showed off some of the like being able to record a voice with her little scanner and then using it to open the gate. So if they're trying to get someone, and this is the creative director, so this would be something that he would specialize in, getting cool, unique gadgets into the game that can work well with the immersive sim environment that they're building. I could see him being very integral to that part of the game.
Like you say with the gadgets, it makes sense because Wolverine don't use gadgets.
Yeah,
he really don't. He's
so it's like,
out
it's like, yeah,
that's
it's
the
like
thing. I'm like, it feels like they're
game,
gonna try to force stuff like that in.
Yeah,
like
for
when I saw
game,
the throwing knives, I was like, bro,
his
that
game,
is not
you just need to give him a good special, and then just, I guess, like he gotta add,
you know what's
like
funny?
you gotta
This
add
works
moves
better.
when he level up.
This works better for
it is kind
Batman.
of that when you think about it.
Exactly.
Like how are you gonna make a Wolverine game when you when the Spider-Man games, like, you'll get new gadgets to do stuff. You were getting moves, so it's like, what is that other thing they're gonna add besides like a move set?
It's not like a Batman
It should be
game.
more
like move set. He should have different rages.
It should be like the story of the most OP Wolverine, and like he just gets upgrades, and like, you feel me, like upgrades that people don't really know. Like, he get powers and abilities people don't usually see him with, type shit.
The last Wolverine game, how did they do it? Because I know he had like a little rage thing when you did like a whole bunch of combos.
I don't think they really had
but he was just fighting, right?
It was
like
just
he was
straight
just
up boxing.
It was just straight up
slicing.
boxing. So it's like, how they gonna tell a story? Because everybody likes to upgrade. You know, everybody likes to upgrade.
I mean, everything. Like that's the thing. Everything is an RPG now.
Yeah.
Every game
it's like,
wants to be an RPG. You have to keep adding on to the character. You got to level them up. New moves, new weapons.
So how are they gonna do that for him, but not mess him up? Because I'm not gonna lie, if I see Wolverine throwing knives, I'm not gonna like that. I'm sorry.
Batarang.
But Chuck, you were,
All right,
you were about to say something?
Oh yeah. If you watch the last Deadpool movie with the multiple universe, it could be one of the Wolverines from one of the universes that we don't know.
We don't want no weird universe. We want regular.
You can't start off like I feel that. I feel that you can't start off like that though.
You can't start off weird, bro.
You got to start off like a normal
Wow. So now we
getting
we
into
take
story
bullets?
type stuff.
This is true. Like, bro, that's
Then
like
you
making
can
a
do the
Spider-Man.
multiverses.
That's like making a
I don't have a
Spider-Man.
problem. I don't have a problem with multiverses.
And he
I mean,
just goes to
technically,
start
the
stabbing people.
Insomniac versions of Spider-Man
I
and
ain't gonna
Wolverine
lie.
is a multiverse version.
I really don't have a problem with him using certain like weapons and shit like that. Like, cause the nigga's a close combat person, so it's like, okay, I'm fine with him having like, you feel me, like some long distance weapons and shit like that, like some projectiles and shit.
Why his leap can't be his long distance weapon? Let him.
That's what I'm
leap, bro.
saying.
I'm sorry, bro. Every time you see Wolverine fight, what is he doing? Respectfully,
The thing is,
He's the best he is at what he
you
does.
can
And what he
still
does
do
is
that.
very
It's
nice.
just you have more options of gameplay. Like that's
Bro,
the only thing. Like
comic book fans not gonna like that.
I wouldn't
The
complain
true
about.
ones.
No, I wouldn't complain about having a Wolverine using a samurai sword. You feel me? If Silver
See,
Samurai,
sword is different. Sword is different though, because he's coming up close though.
Now, I was gonna say, because I did forget a part of the leak, is that actually I'm not even gonna say anything because I guess that would be a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say anything. But there will be something, I guess, to add to the gameplay besides upgrading Wolverine per se, and throwing knives and all this other stuff. So there will be something else that happens with the gameplay that may make up, like, I guess it would make up for not, if they were to go the route of not giving him a bunch of gadgets and weapons, there's something else that they could do that they did have in the game that I'm not gonna spoil. But sorry, Chuck,
Sound like a
did
Batman
you get
game.
your point off?
Yeah, but I do understand. I do understand that he's not a stealthy dude. You feel me? He's a running gunning without the gun type of dude.
Respectfully.
Like,
He can do stealth.
like,
No, he can do stealth. Respectfully, he can do stealth because that's not that bad. Like,
okay,
I don't have a problem with
Would it be weird
stealth.
to
I'm
see
not gonna lie.
Kratos do a stealth mission?
Exactly.
That's how
It
I feel
wouldn't-
about Wolverine.
yeah, you do got a point.
He's right.
You got a
He's
point.
right.
but you gotta.
But
you gotta
I mean,
remember
they can
this-
use his sniff. But that's the thing. They're trying to use. I mean, they're using his sniffing thing. I'm pretty sure they're gonna use like him sniffing thing for like detective stuff,
I
right?
ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm
This-
saying. So that's why I don't. If it's like that in a sense, I don't really have a problem with that. If he starts off, oh, he gonna sneak in somewhere and then he go crazy, that's cool. But if if he's stealthing through the whole mission.
Another thing about Wolverine, it depends on what Wolverine it is, bro. Like, what if you play? What if you're playing as Wolverine before he got the blow, before he got the medal? You play
This is
and he got his.
we see the
and-
leaks is
But
showing
his
metal.
his
Wolverine.
attitude
I'm
doesn't
just saying,
change.
a certain.
His attitude got
Like,
worse.
you feel
in
me?
a sense,
It's certain
because he was just
doesn't
old as fuck. He like a million years.
He got the.
But yeah,
he-
his
he
attitude
got-
don't change though.
Either it's before.
This is post X-Men, by the
Let
way.
me just say something. Let me just say something real
It's
quick.
post X-Men.
Either like, you feel me, like I said something happened to him. He got his adamantium taken away. He back to the bone claws type shit, and his bone claws get demolished. And now he got to use a sword. Like, you got a mission where you got to use the samurai sword and the ninja stars, or some, like, just make it make sense to why he's doing the things he's doing type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they gotta
more
actually. They can't just do it just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason.
Put more effort in.
It literally goes against his character, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
not-
His
it's
attitude,
his
his whole
character, bro.
personality.
Bro,
doesn't
I'll
go
say
Bro,
with
this.
it's like
I've
the
watched a lot of
Incredible Hulk
X-Men
stealthing.
media.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of X-Men media.
Like
This dude don't hide for nothing. I don't think
Yeah,
I
like
ever seen this
Incredible
guy
Hulk
hide.
stealthing
In
in
movies
as
and
Incredible
cartoons,
Hulk,
I've never
not
seen him
Bruce Banner.
stealth
I ain't
nothing.
Yeah,
gonna lie, the nigga,
Lord-
bro.
Oh wait,
He
Lord-
don't. He be like, fuck that.
Bro,
I'm
he
going
be like,
in-
yeah, he
Front
does his
door
own. He
action.
literally does his own
Yeah.
thing. He don't follow what they say. He does his own thing
With Scott
most
all
of the time. Yeah, he does his own thing most of the time. He don't care what nobody else say, cause he gonna do his thing, and then y'all just gonna
Bro,
do whatever he's doing. Y'all just gonna have to like
His
go over
catchphrase.
that.
Y'all gonna have to be.
His catchphrase literally is,
improvise.
"I'm the
Yeah.
best there is
Y'all gotta
at
work
what I
with that.
do,"
Yeah,
and
just
what
know
I
me
do
enough.
isn't
know me
very
enough
nice,
to be
bro.
able
Cause
to
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna
Come
die
on.
and I'm good. Pretty much, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna die and I'm good.
Yeah,
That's why he
Lord-
can do
Lord
whatever he
Metroid,
wants.
He says, I think at this point, most people know know who Wolverine is. Just start the game with Big chopping heads off with the adamantium
Exactly.
claws.
Let's
And
get it.
then he says, Wolverine is not Batman. They should use the Jim Lee / Chris Claremont version. That would be great. I'm not well versed in the comics, so I don't know what that one is.
Those are like the 90s, 80s. The best Wolverine is like Claremont Wolverine.
I ain't
But
gonna lie,
yeah.
Bruh.
You-
But
you-
if
But
you're not fucking up shit for
Wolverine
half the
using
game, it's not
gadgets,
gonna be a
Wolverine
Wolverine
throwing
game.
knives, stealthing
It's
in
not gonna-
trees. That
They
just,
should just treat.
that's not the Wolverine game that I had in mind.
Bro, I'm telling you, treat-
like
All they got-
Wolverine's not Batman. Wolverine's not Batman, but the nigga did do some training. You feel me? He did do some training. You feel
World
me?
War
Bro,
II
Hey,
training
this is
is
equivalent-
not
this is equivalent to
Civil
Professor
War
X
training
all they
is
gotta do-
not training.
I'm
All they
done.
gotta do is set
He
Wolverine.
was the samurais, bro. He did
Yeah,
the samurai
he-
training.
They just gotta
Samurai
set.
also, but samurai also don't do stealth. That's ninjas. Samurai
Yeah,
are
bro.
proud and they fight
Yeah.
head on.
Yeah, they fight
One-
head
one-
on,
one-
bro.
He wants to be on the
He do
side of
1v1s.
them, but no, bro.
Bro, just
No,
make
no.
the Wolverine game like the first God
Make
of War,
it make sense.
and then
like
we
you
got
were
it.
saying at first, you said
I ain't
make
gonna
it
lie.
make sense,
It only
and
makes
I
sense.
agree with that.
It
Just make
only
it
makes sense. It only
Yeah,
makes
that's what I'm
sense
saying.
if he's stealthing. It only makes sense if he's like what's the black suit X Force? Like you feel me? Like bro, like give him a black suit. You
Alright,
feel
so-
me?
Do y'all think Wolverine should be an open world game?
No,
Maybe.
No.
No. I mean,
Like,
but that's just up to them to if you gave them the
They
bike,
can introduce it.
you
and
can make it an open world game. If he can ride around the motorcycle
Yeah,
around
ride around the
town,
motorcycle.
but then
But
the story
no.
has to make sense as an open world game.
Yeah.
I don't think like Spider-Man makes sense in an open
Yeah.
world game. Wolverine, I think they
He
have to go
doesn't
the
save. Yeah,
Uncharted
he don't save.
route.
He doesn't
No.
save people.
That's
He don't
Batman
save people
style
like
it like
you,
Batman,
like
if
you can in
anything. That's-
Spider-Man, because Spider-Man saves people. Like that's why they be having like side missions where you like
yeah.
stuff be going on. He don't really be on that
Yeah,
time.
but at the same time, Batman would normally not work as an open world. I wouldn't think
Yeah.
Batman in open world, but they made it work and they did it really
made it
well.
work.
yeah,
So
They made it work.
it's the game developers
it's
can
possible.
definitely
Yeah, it's
make
possible.
it work if they
Because you can
needed
think
to.
about it. You can make Wolverine climb up buildings with his claws or whatever.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, he on the roof. He on the roof. He on the ceiling with his claws in the ceiling. Like you feel me? Like kind of stealthing. Like you not like. You
I would
just
call
use
that
it as a
stealth. I'd
like,
call that traversing.
eh.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Lord Metro says
Honestly-
he don't mind the open world setting. The issue is how they will use his mutant powers. A balance is needed.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm more excited about the X-Men game, just because there's more like, say, Jean Grey. There's more you can do as far as upgrading her powers and getting new versions of her telekinesis and all that.
Yeah, it's
With
a lot of
with
characters
claws,
in X-Men.
how
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do with claws.
Yeah.
Wolverine
far
is
as upgrade.
Wolverine is he's just
But
a
if-
simple.
But that's the thing. It could just be move set. Like
yeah,
that's
what
all
I'm
you
thinking.
really
It
need.
gotta be moveset, yeah. Speed, you get faster, like
Bro, do it
it's gonna
Crackdown
be
style.
stuff like that.
Just
Yeah, it's gonna
like
be stuff
Crackdown
like
style.
that.
He just gets stronger. He
Get
gets
stronger,
faster, and then he does more visceral like takedowns, add combos,
I
all
don't know
types of
about
stuff
him.
like that.
silent kills and shit.
I don't know about him getting any
Silent
faster if he got
assassinations.
adamantium in him. If he
Just
lose
make
that
him berserk.
adamantium,
You can make his berserk factor.
Yeah,
make him
and then like
faster.
his special, like let him have like a rage time, and then just
Yeah.
upgrade that. You could upgrade that too. Different,
yeah.
like
That's
just
why,
add
that's,
stuff
that's
to it.
why that's why I'm like, bro, it gotta be the him that got the power up, like the him that got the power up in the comics, bro. It only makes sense.
But yeah, moving away from Wolverine, does the Insomniac director move into Perfect Dark get y'all any more excited about that game?
Well, I'll say this: if they're working on stealth
Not really.
and gadgets, that'll work a lot more with Perfect Dark than fucking Wolverine. I'll say that. So
Yeah, if
it don't sound
that
bad.
guy, but he already said they already got that. They already got everything like good ready.
I mean,
Almost
the
pretty much.
gameplay that we saw, that's not.
No real-
I wouldn't. That's not real gameplay. That was what do they
Just to
call it?
show.
It's called.
Okay,
it's not
so,
a.
yeah, so he can help out then.
It's
for
basically
sure.
like a test gameplay. Like that's
Alpha?
not what. Yeah, it's not even
Yeah.
alpha,
Alpha?
footage. It's more. There's a word where it's not the true game, but it's just show. It's a slice. It's a something slice. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, basically,
Okay.
is showing what the gameplay is gonna be like
Gonna be
without
like,
actually
okay.
being.
You know what they
the
should do? They
gameplay.
should just put in like Metal Gear Rising, where you just slashing up people and stuff like that. It should just
Yeah.
be like that type shit.
We need more games like Metal Gear Rising. But yeah, I think Perfect Dark is still at least 2 years away. So it's I definitely don't see it coming out 2025, especially with them just getting a new creative director. It's definitely at least 2 years out, and they're probably in the stage of just fleshing out what they can do, adding more gadgets, adding more gameplay element to flesh it out. So yeah, I'm still excited. I'm definitely more excited about Perfect Dark because that is one of my favorite games. Wolverine, the leaks, I was excited until I saw them leaks. I'm hoping that that's some direction that they just decided they're not going in. But we gonna see. Anything else y'all want to add on Perfect Dark or Wolverine?
I ain't buying that shit.
All right.
I'll
It's not
buy
like you
Perfect
buy
Dark.
any games,
Perfect Dark, maybe. Wolverine, I'm not really. I'm sorry. Ain't happening.
We know you're not buying games.
I play more games than you.
All right.
I'm
Now-
waiting on Blade.
It's time for the last topic,
It's time for us to make a name for ourselves here.
the
Oh,
big
man.
one.
Hey, the Gambit
Bro,
game.
If anything,
hey.
we need a Gambit game more than we need
Yeah,
a Wolverine
Gambit game. Put the stealth in.
Gambit
I'll be
game,
okay with
Bro,
that.
Gambit game would have been live. What were they thinking? And get what's his name?
First off, he got a staff. Then he got the cards.
No,
Then he got
number
the
three.
swag.
No,
Bro,
not even
right.
that. He's a thief. He needs to hide. What do you-
Exactly.
what?
Exactly.
There's so much you can do and get. Insomniac, just
Fucking
cancel
idiots,
Wolverine,
man.
put Gambit. That's what we want.
Who is Gambit finna betray? Like, you know he finna double agent somebody. Whoever he working for at the beginning, whoever sends him on the first mission is getting screwed. That's all I know.
Metroid says he wants a good Superman game. And
Man,
all I
that
gotta
ain't
say, it's not happening.
That's
Just give
not
up on that
happening.
dream. It's time to let Superman go as a video game character. It's just not gonna happen. Injustice is as good as we'll get.
We need a Steel game, a game about Steel, John Steel.
Nobody wants that. I'd take Max Steel over Steel. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't take either of them. All right. The final topic. The big one.
I ain't gonna lie, that
Firewalk.
Steel movie with Shaq was a whack.
Firewalk
hitting on Shaq.
Studios. Who just joined? Oh. Firewalk Studios, the creators of Concord, the biggest flop in gaming history, Chuck. Sony PlayStation.
Wait, why he come on in?
Sony
Oh
PlayStation
my god.
has shut them down for good. There's no comeback for Concord. Concord is officially dead.
Grand
forever.
opening, grand closing.
And let me go ahead and
Hey,
Why you should be playing the what you call music right now.
so I'm actually not gonna read the entire bullshit message that Herman Holst wrote, but I'm just gonna read the words. For Sony has closed Neon Koi and Firewalk Studios. If you don't know, Neon Koi, previously known as Savage Studios, they were a mobile game developer that Sony purchased at the same year that they purchased Firewalk Studios, and they were closed down before they even put out a game. So there's that as well. But the big one, Firewalk Studios and Concord, has permanently shut down. So Herman Holst put out this whole little email talking about, oh man, they did such a great job, but the players, they just, I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it. Dear team, today I want to share some important updates from Sony Interactive Entertainment Studio Business Group. We consistently evaluate our games portfolio and status of our... Actually, I think he's like British or something. I don't even know. What is Herman Holst? I feel like
Why
I
are you doing a
haven't
Southern
listened to him
Kentucky accent?
You
man?
are wilding right now.
You can't do the accent.
You're doing like a
Wilding
Kentucky
right
You
accent.
know what? We
We're
going...
getting canceled.
We going...
Going to get
we
canceled.
going Colonel Sanders.
That boy
with
said
this
he
one.
on his knees.
He said,
Lieutenant Dan.
oh,
He said Colonel.
Get me out of this
Colonel
street.
Sanders. As part of our ongoing
Oh,
efforts
shit.
to strengthen SIE's studio business,
Chicken.
we have had to make a difficult decision related to two of our studios, Neon Koi and Firewalk Studio. Alright, now I'm gonna chill. Expanding beyond PlayStation devices and crafting engaging online experiences alongside our single-player games are key focal areas for us as we evolve our revenue streams, because we know them revenue streams is dry. We need to be strategic though in bringing our games to new platforms and recognize when our games fall short of meeting player expectations. While mobile remains a priority growth area for the studio business, we are in the very early stage of our mobile efforts. To achieve success in this area, we need to concentrate on titles that are in line with PlayStation Studios' pedigree and have the potential to reach more players globally. With this refocused approach, Neon Koi will close and its mobile action game will not be moving forward. I want to express my gratitude to everyone at Neon Koi for their hard work and endless passion to innovate. Regarding Firewalk, as announced in early September, certain aspects of Concord were exceptional, but others did not land with enough players, and as a result, we took the game offline. We have spent considerable time these past few months exploring all our options. After much thought, we have determined the best path forward is to permanently sunset the game and close the studio. I want to thank all of Firewalk for their craftsmanship, creative spirit, and dedication. The PvP first-person shooter genre is a competitive space that's continuously evolving, and unfortunately, we did not hit our targets with this title. We will take the lessons learned from Concord and continue to advance our live service capabilities to deliver future growth in this area.
They fired.
Hate the girl.
Right.
Hey man, I feel bad for
What
them
was
losing
the
their
email
jobs,
like when he
but
was telling people that they got laid off?
that sounds so HR, bro. That sounds like total PR, HR. Ugh, I hate those statements. I don't even like reading those statements, man.
So
That sucks, but
it was always inevitable after Concord's launch. I didn't expect it to happen this soon,
that
for
fast.
sure. But
Nah, man. They kept on saying Concord was back. They kept saying it like 3 times.
But yeah, you know, we thank. I love how he thanks them after shutting them down and
firing
them. Like thank you for your service.
That's crazy.
We did not meet player expectations. That
Nah,
you're fired.
The biggest lie was that there were some there were parts that were exceptional. Which part? I can't think of a single exceptional part of that game.
Good,
it wasn't
bro.
the gameplay.
The CGI?
It wasn't the graphics. It wasn't the characters for sure. Definitely was not that.
It wasn't the Marvel quips. I thought they were
It
gonna get
wasn't
us
them
with the Marvel
cutscenes.
quips.
It wasn't the story. Where was the exceptional part?
It was innovative.
Innovative.
That's what they said. It was like it was innovative.
It was Overwatch with
Innovatively
characters
bad.
that weren't sexy, so they lost
No.
there.
You know, we can't even laugh because there's some dickhead PlayStation fanboy. You're laughing at people losing their job.
Hey, I'm not
Hey,
laughing
maybe
at
they
people
want
losing
lost
their
their
job.
job.
I'm laughing at PlayStation for failing to keep their jobs.
Yeah. Nah, that's a PlayStation failure for sure.
Wait for Chuck. Hold on, wait for Chuck.
He here?
Nah, he locked
I'll
into
say-
his
He
Valorant
waited.
match.
He already know he gonna come in at the right time. But
Hey man, like, you feel me? This is part of nature. You know,
You win some, you lose some, but you live.
you feel me?
You live to fight another
did they
day.
live though?
They ain't live, bro.
They didn't.
They ain't live.
The company, no, but the people,
Sony.
yeah.
So
The people.
here,
Sony barely escaped with their lives.
I've actually I'm gonna let everyone. Well, how are we reacting to the news? I know Chuck? He was expecting the big comeback with Concord once it goes free to play. He said the price was the only reason that the game failed.
Hey man, from the surface level, that's what it looked like. But internally, you know, it was more critical. You know, it was like stage 7 cancer. You know, it was too late. There's nothing.
Yeah, you ain't coming back from that.
That
This-
person
see?
is
He
already
said
dead.
stage 7 though.
Yeah,
My point.
No.
Dead.
They had
know,
like two,
they
three
had-
times.
Randy just
They
read.
didn't
Randy
see-
just read the grand eulogy. It was like it was.
So
Wonderful.
basically, you saying that we were looking at it and we were like, oh, you know, this you might be able to. You were looking at it, you're like, you might be able to beat this, and then they did the
Exactly.
MRI, and then it was like, oh, never mind.
Bro, this nigga said stage 7 cancer. Bro, cancer only got like 3 stages.
Hey
That's why I
man.
said they've been dead. They've been
Nigga,
dead.
overkill.
They've
About
been
4
deceased for a
stages.
while.
So, I mean, I thought, you know, we already knew, everyone else knew that it was stage 7 cancer. Chuck was like, no, it's not bad. And then he had to hear it from the doctor's mouth.
Hey man, you know it's 7 steps to denial and grief, and you know acceptance and all of that. So you know, we put 3 fingers in the air for Dead Drop. What's the name of the game again?
Firewalk.
He don't even know the name.
Concord is
bruh.
the game. The
He don't
studio's
even know the
Firewalk.
name, bro. He said Dead Drop.
Dead
That's
Drop.
crazy.
Hey man.
But yeah,
Amen
like I
to
said,
that.
it's,
Just say
it's
it.
not. It's
Just
not.
end it to that. Amen. That's it.
We're not laughing at developers losing their jobs. But I will talk more about the studio a little later. But
$20. Bro, get out of here.
Spitta, you played the game. You enjoyed it. You were looking forward to the comeback. How are you feeling?
Why are you lying on my name like that? How I feel? I feel sorry for the people that lost their job, but besides that, I don't feel.
Whoa.
What a criminal.
That sounds very sociopathical.
How does
to
it
me.
sound? Wait, how?
No.
I said I feel sorry for the people that lost their jobs, but I don't.
That's what
feel
I'm saying.
nothing
Like
'cause
there is.
I didn't. Hey, I played the game
You have
and
to,
Hey, some
if you
passions were
after
in
hearing
it.
this news, you're supposed to
yeah, you
pray
made it.
for
I
them,
did.
and then
I did.
Thoughts and
like-
prayers.
nah. Shout out to Paris Lily. That's my man's. But hey, they always be dogging him every time a studio closes down. he's the positivity peddler, and he be positive. He be trying to like, oh man, I hope everybody get back on their feet, and then they
Sounds
just
like
be dogging
me.
him because like they be dogging him. Especially he beefing with BG Broken Games HDR.
Is he?
Yeah, they beefing, and every time he be
For
seeing,
what?
every time Broken Games see that shit, he's like, "Oh, I bet there's somebody out there who's doing a whole speech about."
Pander session.
Yeah. But that shit funny, but I understand.
That sounds
both
like what
sides.
goes on in this podcast every other week.
It be
where
you.
I'm
You the
being
villain.
I'm on both sides. Like people like I'm not gonna cry every time I hear developers lose their jobs, but at the same time, I understand that people feel bad about this. I'm not gonna get mad at people for feeling bad.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, people told them at when they first seen the game that wasn't looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the best thing they could have
Emotional
done.
damage.
But I also
Best thing
feel
they
like
could've
they
done-
shouldn't be mad at the people that don't feel bad.
Bro,
Yeah,
we
at the
watched
same time.
Concord get dropped and announced, bro. We watched it when everybody said the same thing except Chuck, obviously.
Hey, I
They're
played
like,
it.
bro,
No,
this shit look like
no. When it got announced, there were a lot of people, including myself, including Spitta, who said the game looks good and that
No.
we want to try it.
I've been the most consistent one because I said this shit look ass, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but you
Well,
didn't
as
play
soon
it.
as I
We
heard
played
Marvel
it,
quit
and then that's
the
when we said it
cinematic-
was ass.
I played it twice.
Exactly.
I gave it a chance twice.
We gave it a
It didn't
chance,
look good to me.
and
I was like, nah.
it was a nah.
Didn't
It just
look
didn't
good.
look good to me.
Didn't play
The
good.
sad part
It-
was that I found a character that I was good with. When you're doing good in a multiplayer game and you still don't like it, that's when you know. It's one thing to hate a game and then be bad at it because you can be like, well, maybe if I was good at the game, I wouldn't feel like this. I was good at the game, and I still hated every second of playing it. So that's all I gotta say on that. Actually, I should have brought up my own Concord gameplay.
All right, so how can you say that but then feel bad for the people losing their job?
Oh my god.
It's 'cause of them
Equivalent.
just-
He's
well,
playing
it's
the
like-
game
Alright.
and hating it.
So
You feel me?
I'm actually
I
going to
can't-
go into that because I feel bad for like 160 out of 172 of the developers that lost their job because the people at fault for this game's failure are the ones at the top. They're the only
Exactly.
ones who should be losing their jobs.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
That is a
why
fact.
That's
I
what's
feel
up.
bad because guess who thought of who accepted these designs for the characters? Guess who accepted the gameplay? Guess who accepted all the
Dialogue and
direction
shit.
of this game
Yeah.
is from the directors, the producers, Sony, Herman Holst. Herman Holst was the one who saw this game and said, "This is that shit. We gonna buy this studio. This is gonna be the greatest game. This is gonna be bigger than Horizon. We don't really need Call of Duty because this is gonna be the next Star Wars." His words. So the people at the top they keep gassing up this game.
Dude, they not playing
And
games.
and Herman Holst, if you don't know, is the creator of Horizon Zero Dawn. That's all you need to know. But he is also now the head of all PlayStation Studios.
Oh yeah, it's
So-
downhill.
it's over.
That is all you need to know of
Grand
why this
opening,
game
grand closing.
turned out how it is. If you think Herman Holst knows how to gauge an interesting game, yeah. But back on this, the developers that were working at Firewalk were made up from Destiny, Halo, Call of Duty veterans. How do you put out, with that much talent, how do you put out Concord? The people at the top. That's how. Because
Yeah.
direction and the leaders, the people who basically decide how the game turns out. You could have the greatest developers in the world, and if there's someone at the top who don't know what the fuck they're doing, that game is still gonna turn out bad.
Yeah. If they think they could make $2 billion off their investment, hey, bro, they're gonna pull out some doo doo. They'll put out some doo doo for that $2 billion.
That is the issue. The people at the top, not the developers, which is why
They just following
I
orders.
feel bad. I don't feel like they should. I don't feel like they should have. They should have closed down Firewalk. I feel like they should have fired everyone at the top. Got new management, Halo Studio style, 343.
Yep.
They put out 3 Halo games in a row that didn't meet expectations, and they fired everyone at the top. They
Yep.
got brand new people in. Even changed the name of the studio to make sure that you know that this is not the same studio, basically, because you don't have to change the developer, the like ground level developers. It's all about leadership. It's all about direction. So Firewalk could have been the Call of Duty killer. Firewalk could have been the studio that PlayStation needed to get their live service off the ground. But we'll never know that because they didn't even get a chance to do anything besides this Concord. So at the end of the day, everything falls on PlayStation because PlayStation saw this game, Herman Host specifically, and was like, "Yeah, this is gonna be the shit. This is gonna be the game that we need." Oh, Last of Us Online? Nah, cancel that. We have Concord, Spider-Man. The Spider-Man Web. I forget what it's called.
Web of Shadows?
No, not Web of Shadows, but the one with the multiplayer and the Spider-Verse.
Oh, the
yeah,
one that canceled?
cancel that game. Concord is all we need.
You're making me sick.
You know,
How long it took them to make Concord 2?
Bro, Concord took 6 years from before they got purchased by PlayStation. Then it was an extra 2 years before it came out, and an extra $200 million on top of that for the marketing, for the extra budget. Oh my god, PlayStation.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sick to my stomach. The Spider-Man multiplayer, oh, bro, that's all you needed.
That's still crazy.
Bro, The
That's
Last
all
of
you
Us
needed. They could have made $1 billion off of that.
To this
They
day,
could have made
that
$1
is
billion off of
crazy.
that.
The fact that
made a couple
Concord
more.
made it out the door when all of those games
That's easy.
got
man.
canceled. Twisted Metal canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Nah.
it's the top that deserves all the smoke, not Firewalk.
That
So-
Spider-Man game, easy bread, automatic bread.
Bro,
$1 billion
It didn't even have
game.
to be good, bro. That's the thing.
Bro, it didn't even have to be good.
Like,
They could have
it just had to be. It
microtransacted
didn't
the
have
fuck
to be
out of it,
better
man.
than Spider-Man 1 and 2. It just had to be decent.
Decent,
have
yeah.
characters
Good
that you
combat.
like. Have all the characters from the Spider-Verse movies that you want to play as. Have some
Customized
good
combat.
dialogue,
Good
customization.
traversal. Good
Bro, they
traversal.
The,
could
tra-
add
like, the
all
traversal
the
is coming straight out of
microtransactions.
the other games. So
yeah, exactly.
like they
That would've been a
oh my
simple,
God,
bro.
bro.
That
I can't
would've been
stand
simple.
that.
Bro, that-
Like every
that
time I
right
think
there-
about that, then seeing the
They could've sold
gameplay.
it.
Don,
And it
Hold
could
on.
have
Hold
been
on.
free.
Bro,
You
Don,
know
I
what?
ain't gonna lie.
I don't
That's
even
worth like
They-
10
bro,
Concords
they could
right
have
there.
sold
Not
it.
gonna lie to you.
And
I'm
it could have
putting
been
I'm putting
free.
that Spider-Man gameplay up. I don't care if they take my shit down.
Hey, man, look.
This guy.
Bro, that shit is worth 10 Concords. I'm telling you.
Nah, they
10.
tripping, though. That's
10
crazy.
Concords. Maybe even more than 10.
Bro,
Okay.
he's at 10.
Should be
It's
crazy,
100 because Concord only did 25,000 and then they refunded it all.
100.
25,000 and they refunded it all.
Bro, It might be thousands of Concords, bro. It might be
Bro, thousands. Because 250,000 is still like a weak release. 2,500,000
nah.
is what we would
Bro,
expect.
And you know the craziest thing is, bro, they could have microtransaction the fuck out that game. People
Bro,
would
that's
not
what I'm
even
saying.
Bruh.
Hey,
They would have
Exactly.
It was called the
people would
Great
not
Web.
even have cared, bro.
So-
They would not have cared.
hold on. I'm about to put
Bro,
that shit
they
on
They
would've-
could have
the
been
people
screen.
would have
slimy.
bought
This
with
this
that
is
shit.
this is what they
Effortlessly-
took from us,
effortlessly would
guys.
have bought stuff. They would have
This-
effortlessly
This
bought
is what they
stuff,
took
bruh.
from us.
They slumped over.
Bro.
Bro, you like they had the comic book style cutscene. You didn't even need real cutscenes.
Exactly.
Nobody
You
would
really
even
didn't.
cared about that.
I'm just trying to
you work
beat
with the
up
bad
dudes with
guys,
my, like
too?
I'm just trying to beat up bad guys with my friends.
Bro, exactly.
I'm trying to do combos with my friends.
Bro, they got the black suit. Bro, like,
Bruh, you
bro,
can.
they
Bruh,
could
everybody look
microtran-
live, like,
bro, this game could be an $80 game, and they could still steal another $80 out my.
bro. If it would have been free,
Crazy.
if it would have been
Crazy.
free and everything you had to buy, people would have done it. If you
Hey,
had to buy every
crazy.
cosmetic and anything,
Yeah,
They would
buy
buy
the,
it.
bro. This could have been like Genshin Impact. Do the gotcha to
Gotcha?
unlock new
Yeah.
characters. You gotta keep rolling for new
Yeah,
characters.
see?
and people would have
The
done it.
Spidey coins and shit.
People would have bought.
For
People
and
would
then
have grinded.
gadgets, bro. They could have monetized everything.
Bruh.
Like
People
count your
would have
days,
bought, people would
PlayStation.
have grinded.
Count your days. Every
No,
time
and
I
we
see
lost
this,
it. We lost this to Concord, bro.
They didn't want us to
Concord.
be greater, bro. That's what it was. They didn't want us to be greater together.
Oh
That's what
my
it was.
god.
Oh
Sony-
my
Sony,
god.
they don't-
That trailer right there, just if that didn't leak, my life would be so much better. Seeing that trailer just always rekindles
Nah, I
how
was hurt
bad
too, I ain't gonna lie.
PlayStation is doing right now.
I was hurt.
Like bro, this shit makes me want X-Men Legends again, bro.
And then the fact that the
I'd play that
Insomniac
too.
X-Men game is supposed to still be single player, like I want to box them so bad. This
Bro,
is another
they
reason
out
I
of
hate
touch.
Insomniac. They had a Spider-Man
'Cause they
game
suck.
with 2 Spider-Men. They couldn't do multiplayer. Why is that?
Co-op.
Like, okay, with the Wolverine thing, everybody knows Wolverine's special move when he's not berserk is big guy, throw me. Big guy,
Yeah.
throw me. Like that's his special move is, hey, I'm gonna pop my claws, you chuck me at them.
That's literally what he do, bruh. That is crazy. An X-Men game that's not co-op, like it's so
It's
dumb.
crazy. It's
so
crazy.
dumb.
Like, let me play
Another easy bread, easy more bread.
I could throw this nigga Wolverine at somebody.
Like,
You
come
know what
on.
it
Nah, I'm
is,
not saying it can't work
honestly-
because Guardians of the Galaxy, that was a single player. It still worked. It was a
Yeah,
good game.
but
Avengers was
it's-
multiplayer and it was a bad game.
Yeah,
So
I was
it
just about to
comes
say.
down to the developer and actually making the game good.
they just
but
need to make an X-Men beat 'em up.
I don't want to play X-Men by myself like that. I'm trying to think of
It's
X-Men games
X-Men.
that were actually single player. I can name like 2. X-Men Destinies, which was ass. And the X2 had multiplayer also. So yeah, X-Men
That's what I'm
games
saying.
and
It's
co-op
all-
just
bro.
go hand in hand.
Nah, they need to come out with an X-Men.
What
beat 'em
Bro,
up.
it's like just like the single player TMNT games. Remember the single player TMNT games?
They were
X-Men
ass.
Legends was co-op?
X2?
X-Men Legends number 2
Yes.
was co-op?
All the X-Men Legends were co-op.
They all was co-op, bro.
Bro,
I'm
They're
talking
all
about X2 the movie.
I do not remember X-Men Legends 1 being co-op at all.
Bro, X-Men
Bro, it's
Legends
co-op,
1
bro.
was 2 players.
Yeah, 2.
X-Men Legends 2 was 4 players.
Exactly.
And then all the Marvel Ultimate Alliances were 4
Bruh,
players.
they have so many characters for you not to let you play with other people. It's so dumb.
But yeah,
And then you could play with multiple people. You don't like multiple people could play with multiple people. Like
so
it's
if y'all,
many
if
X-
y'all
crazy.
wondering why I hate Insomniac, that is why.
No.
Nah,
It's
Insomniac
not.
taking that L.
The thing is, bro, how far in development was that Spider-Man? It looked like it was far.
I mean, that was probably like alpha footage.
If
Bro,
that
I
was
would've-
alpha,
people
that still
would've
looked
took the
pretty
alpha?
good, man. Bro, what? That's
Exactly.
I
sold.
They
mean,
would
I
have-
wouldn't,
would've
I wouldn't even
sold.
say alpha. That's like pre-alpha. That was probably like
Bro,
2
that would've
years
sold,
max.
bro.
Bro, if they would have dropped that, if they would have
That
dropped
would've
it
sold.
at that time, people would have been on it.
People be playing that now still. I swear to
Bruh.
God.
So yeah,
That's
The,
fucked.
the tides
Oh
will
my
change.
God.
PlayStation. Ever since PlayStation started their live service multiplayer effort, when they greenlit 10 plus games, they greenlit 10 plus games in 2021 or 2020, and right now the only ones that have survived is Concord and Marathon from Bungie that's about to come out next year or the year after. 2 games survived.
Bet your teammate out.
2. And one of them just died before one died in 2 weeks.
It survived development hell just
Yeah.
to die anyway.
See, but that's okay. You know why games go into development hell? Because developers, the people at the top, they realize that the direction isn't going where it needs to be. It's not gonna work, and then they go say, "Hey, we need to make changes," and then that delays things, that pushes stuff back, but it happens. There was an environment, there was a culture at Firewalk Studios with Herman Hulst and the people at the top. They had this culture that there are no wrong answers. Everything that is going into the game is a good thing. And they had this toxic, positive environment where everyone was a yes man. Like, hey, how do you feel about this character? Yeah, looks great to me. And they kept on going. Like, I forgot, it was shout out to Colin Moriarty. He had a Concord developer that that was the one who leaked the whole 400 million budget for Concord. So so basically they had this toxic positive environment where there was no pushback when something was wrong. They were just like, no, you're doing a great job. So that
ultra
on top-
HR.
and then there was also a story. This game was supposedly called Project Chaos before the game actually came out and was named Concord. And there, a person on Sacred Symbols, his name is Chris Raygun. He actually was like at a bar, and he lives in. He was actually talking to Concord developers without knowing that they were Concord developers at the time, because this was way before we knew what Concord was. And he basically said that they were just drinking, like they were like the ground level developers, they were just stressing the fuck out about this game. And fast forward to today, it turns out that those developers that were stressing the fuck out were the Concord developers. We just didn't even know it at the time. So everything that happened with this game, it was basically leading to failure. What up, Solatech?
Bro, people already knew. Well,
That's the thing. The developers at the ground level, they knew what was happening. Obviously, at least some of them did. There's probably some who were loving what they were doing, but there were some who definitely knew what was about to happen. It was the people at the top that caused
toxic positivity,
that caused Concord to turn out the way that it did. So like I said, I don't blame Firewalk Studios, at least not the I blame the people at the top of the studio. They should have got rid of the leadership. Honestly, Herman Holst needs to be looked at. Herman Holst,
That's the Horizon
greenlit.
guy.
Like he said, bro, he was like, this is. He basically like adopted this game as his own, and he put so much faith into it that he let this budget balloon to 400 million. And it flopped.
He overestimated their expectations.
So Herman Holst is the one who needs to be looked at the most as the head of PlayStation Studios games.
Bro, when it comes to your first live service game, I think you should just do low risk, low reward. Fuck it, bro.
Honestly,
Nah, you gotta take
for a live
chances.
service game, especially PlayStation, who does not have a good repertoire for live service. Look at what Xbox was doing. Sea of Thieves was not 400 million. Grounded,
Yeah.
not even a real live service game, but it works like it worked well as a kind of live service type of experience because it kept gaining more players as time went, as they kept adding more to it. Grounded was 20 people. 20 developers.
Right.
That's loud.
Platoon, not 400 million. Like Call of Duty, that's probably 200, 300. You're getting up there with the Call of Duties. I'm trying to think if there are actually any big, like, what is the most expensive? Obviously any MMO is gonna be up there. MMO RPGs, probably like that Throne and Liberty.
Yeah,
Throne and Liberty
like-
is probably a $200+ million game.
Bro, World of Warcraft.
Yeah, obviously World of Warcraft
How
is
much money they
billions.
made?
GTA 6 is gonna be billion dollar game
Billions, I
by the
know.
time that shit come out. So
Bro, but yeah,
that's the
bro.
thing. World of Warcraft
that's
gonna
what
make
they
it back.
aim for.
GTA gonna make it back.
Saints Row.
Saints Row was 100 million, and that shit that was money laundering. Because where did
Yeah.
that 100 million go? Same with this,
Money laundering.
Concord. Where did that money go? Herman Holst,
Yeah.
I think he lined his pockets, honestly.
Hey, it went to the CEO's pockets, bro. It went to CEO's pockets. I mean, they fired everybody else. Where go for real? Like, come on.
Yeah, so Lord Metroid, he says, look at Black Myth Wukong. It was estimated to cost around 70 million with 30 developers, and it made $1 billion. And that's another thing. Depending on where the developers are located, that's also going to determine how much money that the budget
Actually
is,
worth.
because California developers cost a shit ton because the cost of living in California is a lot, so their salaries are way more. Chinese developers, Japanese developers, Korean developers are a lot cheaper than in California, but even more so. That's why
Why would you need to have your studio based in California?
because that's where all the talent is. All of the best
All the
developers,
programmers
Rockstar,
and developers.
Sony Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, yeah, Insomniac, they're all in California.
Nah, the two closest ones are California and New York are the biggest.
New York is actually
Programmers
pretty
and
small when it comes to gaming.
I mean,
like
it's
gaming
small
companies.
compared to California, but it's like, you
Like,
know,
there's
a
not
lot,
that,
even
but,
Rockstar got offices.
Bro,
and
they
shit
just
in New
need
York,
to
so-
start.
Seattle
They just need to start
is a big
finding
one,
Oh,
too.
Seattle is too. Seattle is pretty big too. Seattle,
Yeah.
Austin, New York,
But
a little bit.
that's why you see a lot of new studios starting up in like Sweden and the UK and all of these like out of America, out of like they're going. That's why Activision, they're like, we're gonna do our single player new studio AAA, but it's gonna be in. I actually forgot the location, but it was like Sweden or something. I'm sorry, that was kind of racist. I actually don't know. But it was not the UK. It was not like it was somewhere that you really don't see developers starting up, and that's because it's a cheap place to start a studio. CD Projekt Red in Poland, they can make that big, like they can make Cyberpunk with half the budget, like a fourth of the budget of Concord, because they're in Poland. So they're able to get these big studios for half the price, is as if you were to start it up in Silicon Valley. So yeah.
I would say Europe is definitely blossoming with the development of games, shit, for sure.
But with the closing of Neon Koi and Firewalk Studios, this actually marks the 6th studio that PlayStation has closed since the start of the PS5 generation. This is the 3rd studio that was shut down this year as well. So I just actually wanted to look up all of the studios that have been closed since the start of the generation. Okay.
Oh yeah, shout out Epic. The free game on Epic is what is it called? Let me see. What's the game on Epic right now? Damn, I forgot.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Oh yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. Yeah.
Nobody wants
You gotta get it by today or tomorrow.
If you
If you don't get it by today, it's gone.
If you haven't played Ghostwire Tokyo, get Ghostwire Tokyo. You feel me?
You don't need to get that shit.
See, this guy, he play games. You hear how he talk?
He don't beat games. Don't listen to him.
He don't play games.
Don't
What
listen
games
to
he
him.
play?
If you like hand symbols and you feel me, like ninjutsu and shit like that.
That
Hey,
game
Ghostwire Tokyo
was
hey.
ass. Go play Hi-Fi Rush instead. That's the only good game that studio ever made.
Man, you
Oh, except Evil Within 1.
You beat Ghostwire Tokyo?
Hey, I ain't have to. That shit was ass.
I beat it.
5 hours in, 5 hours of trash.
I enjoyed it.
So anyways,
Speak for you.
let's see. So starting in 2020, Sony closed Manchester studio. Then in 2021, closed Japan studio, the first PlayStation studio that was the first SIE studio. Japan studio. Pixel Opus, the creators of Concrete Genie. Then in 2024, Neon Koi, London Studio, and Firewalk Studios. So that is 1, 2, 3, 7 actually. No, 6. Well, Neon Koi had 2 different studios, so they counted both, but it's 6 studios, and they had a third party that they were working with because they shut down the game that they were making for them. That studio closed down, and that was why am I forgetting? They were started with a D.
EI?
Deviation Games.
Oh
Is that what
my
they were?
gosh.
I can't stand you. Yeah, Deviation Games. Deviation Games, they were working on a game with PlayStation. They were literally founded in partnership with PlayStation to make this game. Then PlayStation canceled it, and that studio got shut down. So we're going to count that as well. 7 studios, 4 years. That is a lot. Especially when you look at the fact that they don't have as many studios as Xbox does. So 7 studios is a lot.
That's
in
almost
comparison.
that's almost 2 studios a year.
Now, Xbox has closed down some studios as well. We know Tango Gameworks, or I shouldn't say they closed down Tango because they actually sold them to Embracer Group. So at least they still are alive. But Arcane Austin, Arcane Lyon still exists, but Arcane Austin was closed. Roundhouse Studios was closed, and then Alpha Dog. So 4 studios, or 3 studios, 1 sold. Toys for Bob was also sold.
Wow.
But yeah, it's not looking like layoffs, studio closures. That's just a standard thing that's just been happening around the industry. But it's not a good look, especially for the two of the biggest companies in gaming right now. But yeah, what can PlayStation do now with multiplayer? They're basically banking on Marathon, and I don't think Marathon is gonna do anything. I'm gonna say it right now. I think Marathon is gonna flop, just like Concord.
No
Chuck,
face.
Bungie, Marathon, is that gonna be the savior?
Why do you feel like they need a savior?
They've said themselves that they need live service games to fund their expensive ass single player games that don't sell as much as they used to.
All right, so I feel like right now, for sure, they're going to go back to the drawing board. No questions about it. They're going. Yeah, no question about it. They're about to go back to the drawing board. They just put the Concord to rest. So right now they're in mourning. The PS5 Pro is going to do what it do, and
what is it going to do?
What do you mean? It's going to do what it's going to do. It's going to do what it's supposed to do.
What's that?
So if it doesn't meet expectations, what then?
10 seconds left.
So I'm comfortable, and I feel like they're comfortable in their situation, and they feel the future looks bright for them. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they come with. For sure, things are a little tricky right now. But they're banking on, like I said, they got games coming. You know, they got Astro Bot just did what it did.
It didn't do enough.
They're gonna be speaking about Astro next 10 years, man.
Telling you,
still waiting
Indiana
on
Jones.
We still waiting on the number. Indiana Jones is
Indiana
Xbox.
Jones is coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, that's Xbox.
So like they just got Call of Duty. So that's what I'm saying. They got like solid.
Why are you saying Call of Duty?
Solid,
That's not them
That's
either.
what I'm saying. Call of Duty.
because PlayStation players are playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, that'll
Wait, who's
mean
the
that.
day-
That's what I'm saying.
talking
As for the players are sitting on solid foundations.
Look, when PlayStation had the marketing rights and they got all the
But as
exclusives
for-
and stuff, that was the Call of Duty was working for them. Is it working for them now? Or is it working against
That's what I'm
them?
saying. They know that they have to go back to the board, to the drawing board. So
They can't even like if they market Call of Duty, they're marketing Xbox in a way. If you think about it, so are they gonna do that?
They can't market Call of Duty because all the marketing is Xbox logos only.
Oh, oops! I guess grand opening, grand closing.
So PlayStation, they're in a pickle for sure. They need live service games to sustain their business, but they also suck at making live service games, as we've seen with Foam Stars, as we've seen with Babylon's Fall, as we've seen with Concord. They have yet to. Helldivers 2, I keep on forgetting. Helldivers 2, they did their thing. And
all right, also I don't want to be that guy, but like from the inception, because there was a time where Xbox was the bougie console, because they were the only ones that had to pay for Xbox Live, which is what drove a bunch of people to PlayStation initially. So people got stuck on that side of the
why. Are you speaking about the 360 era?
The only thing
y'all
that
talking
drove
about me
people
talking
to
about Modern
PlayStation.
Warfare earlier? You gonna bring up some
The only thing that
60 era?
drove people to PlayStation was Xbox fucking up the Xbox One.
He said I was talking about the past, talking about
bro,
Warfare
back
2.
then
PlayStation,
with
like
PlayStation 2
their
and Xbox,
core,
there was
their
never
audience
console
are a
wars. There was
bunch of
never-
better for better work. They're not the ones that like go out to go buy games like that. So that's the issue that they're is like part of the success they're suffering from.
That's what they used to. They used to be the ones who bought games, but all they've been showing during the PS5 era is that they don't buy games.
Yeah,
The
man, that's what I'm
PS4
saying.
era,
They don't buy.
They were buying games. That's why it worked. Because during the PS4, they were buying games. Whatever happened now, nobody's buying games across the board except Nintendo.
They were buying games because they didn't have to pay for Xbox Live.
Except Nintendo players.
Oh.
Now they gotta pay for Xbox. Then they gotta pay for PSN, and they gotta buy.
They were paying for PSN during the PS4. PS3 was
That's
the
what I'm
last time it
saying.
was free. So
That's what I'm saying. So, and they're buying games then.
It's really the rise of free to play games that killed people buying games. Because
Fortnite.
if you spend most of your time in Fortnite, if you spend most of your time in Valorant, spend most of your time in Warzone, Apex, and then and all of that is free, and you might buy some cosmetics every now and then. You have to do a lot to convince the casual player to spend $70 on an experience that they'll play and then it ends, and then they never touch it again, while they're still playing those other games year round.
Ace.
I was gonna say that, but then I was like, nah, that's corny. So yeah, that is the pickle that the entire gaming industry is in, except for Nintendo.
The thing is, like, the companies are
You keep
like
saying except Nintendo. We're about to see, bruh.
They make their numbers. We already
see them numbers.
about?
We buy games over here, cuz I don't know. What
Bro, I just bought Mario Party
games
yesterday.
over
He talking about we don't buy games.
See, the thing is, these companies have to,
Stay
they
over
have to
there. Worry
pick
about
and
y'all
choose.
games.
No, they have to pick and choose if they want to make a solo experience. You feel me, with a story, or they want a live service multiplayer experience. Like, you feel me? Because if they try to do both, they're gonna run out of resources before the game's even made.
Yeah, so
Like, only a small amount of companies could actually like do both.
yeah, shout out to Obsidian. They did Grounded, and they doing Avowed, single player experience and multiplayer, long lasting experience. Shout out to Rare. They did their single player games. They did their multiplayer games. Shout out to who else is good at doing. It could have been Ninja Theory. They tried. They made Bleeding Edge. We're not gonna forget that. But they did Hellblade as well. You know, shout out to Bethesda. Fallout 76 is doing better than it's ever done. And Starfield, and then Elder Scrolls 6 coming out.
I ain't gonna lie, it's because of the Fallout show.
It is. No, it was doing good before the Fallout show, but the Fallout show definitely boosted it even more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know,
But
It found a success before that.
so Xbox, they doing both. Is PlayStation has not found, and then now that Xbox owns Call of Duty and Minecraft and Overwatch, like they don't need to chase the live service bag anymore. That is why most of their studios are focused on single player games or just like co-op games. PlayStation has mastered that single player narrative game that everyone likes, supposedly. They have not mastered the multiplayer.
Or live service.
Yeah, they haven't even mastered multiplayer, let alone live service. Now, I'm wondering why they haven't done the Ubisoft route and make a live service single player game.
Oh, this game is full.
Like
This
Assassin's
game
Creed.
is full of shit. What kind of lag
You
was
are
that?
not muted.
Oh my god.
Assassin's Creed adding microtransactions into the game, even though it's a single player game. They could do that, but I guess they choose not to. But yeah, PlayStation, they need to get their live service side in order. Their budgets for their games just keep rising, the single player games. They're not coming out as often as we've seen with the very big gaps between releases. So they need their Minecraft, they need their Call of Duty, they need their something to get that revenue flowing in between those big releases. But yeah, anything else y'all want to add before we wrap it up?
Do better. If you knew better, you do better. It's no game. Hey, it is what it is.
Tell them.
I'm telling them. They ain't gonna listen though.
PlayStation, just uncancel The Last of Us, uncancel Spider-Man. Tell Insomniac.
Honestly, that Spider-Man would be generational. I'm not gonna lie.
Insomniac, just push back Wolverine. Nobody checking for it. Push back Wolverine. Make that Spider-Man game. We don't need The Last of Us 3. Push that back. Make that Factions 2. And then y'all got it. Honestly.
And they gotta pay you $10 million for giving them what they need to do.
Honestly.
Because you're doing more than the CEOs at this
fees.
point. What the CEOs? What they have CEOs for? They just losing money. Like, bro, I can lose money. I'm broke. Hey, I lose money every day.
It's okay. I still believe in Hiroki Totoki. He gonna put them games on Xbox. Shout out to Hiroki Totoki. That's gonna
We're
save
gonna
him.
eat over here. We eating.
All right, with that is it. That is all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in and for all the good people in the chat leaving comments. We do appreciate your support. Make sure you guys hit that like because we love you guys and it helps us grow this channel. If you're not subscribed and enjoyed the show, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you stay updated for when Project Untitled goes live next week. And with that, let's go ahead and get the outros out the way. The Spirit of Truth, Lord Mars. Where can we find you? What you got going on this week?
I don't know. I gotta figure out what actually.
Man.
I gotta figure out what actually works on my PC because a lot of games been crashing. But COD been working, so I might be on some COD. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Pescatarian, ain't he?
I'm trying to figure out. Even though it's not October,
Understood what he said.
I'm gonna find a scary game to play. So, but you can find me on YouTube at Lord Mars Gaming, and you can find me on Twitch at Lord Mars with a Z, not an S.
Z.
With a Z. The Woke Dealer, Cap King Casso. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
You already know what it is, man. We on Twitch. I'm actually about to start streaming right now. I did feel like I needed a nap, but I need to go ahead and get back right. I'm gonna go ahead. But like I was saying, um, yeah, I'm on Call of Duty right now. You know what I'm saying? He finna go crazy. This was going crazy. You feel me? The highlight of the podcast today. So you might as well go ahead and get on. You feel me? Real jigger stuff. You feel me? Appreciate everybody that was tapped in, showing love, showing support. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on nothing too crazy though.
Alright. And Lord Metroid said to play Resident Evil 1 Spirit. So
You heard
that's
him.
a suggestion.
I'll let him know. RE1 Spirit.
Oh, he already gone.
Resident 1. He might be gone.
Alright.
Yeah.
Year-round Ace the creator. No, I'm just playing. Where can we find you? What you got going on? Year-round Chukwu. Chuck. Where can we find you?
Wait.
What you got going on?
Wait, did you?
Oh, my
Oh.
mic was on
man.
mute. Oh yeah, but you gonna find me on Call of Duty. I somehow forgot what EAFC is now, so yeah, Call of Duty it is.
And that's Year-round Ace 2 on Twitch. No, Year-round Ace
Three
with a 3.
with a 3,
Yeah, instead of an
It's
E.
a two.
Yeah, my bad. I'm thinking
because
of
I forgot
Chuck.
I locked myself out of the original account.
You're around AC3.
Yeah, what he said. I need to
Alright,
start doing it like that.
Ace 3. And with that, Year-round Chukwu. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
So, Twitch was gracious enough to bless me back with my original account.
Oh, for real?
Whoa, they banned you?
Why would
like
they do
that,
that?
like that. Real niggas do. Hey, like it's crazy. Thug get free. I get
Oh,
free.
man.
Real niggas
I'm gonna
getting
snitch
free.
on them. I'm gonna snitch on them that you was free the whole time.
Bro.
Wait, how many followers you got on your account?
Like 1K something.
Damn.
What's
So
it called?
You moving over there?
Yeah, I've been on there. But you can find. You don't have to put no 2 no more. It's year-round Chuku. On everything
Mind
now.
you, I
I
was
need to change it
watching
right
and
now.
I didn't even realize it.
Nah, I'm about to give him a follow for sure.
I need to
Give that
change
boy
it
a
in the
follow,
description
man.
so that people don't get confused.
But yeah, you can come tune in, watch me playing Valorant throughout the day, grinding. We almost at silver right now, and watch me play Call of Duty at night with the bros. And that's the schedule. And Timberborn whenever I'm burnt out. So that's it.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Just so
Dang, it's been
y'all know.
thunder and all. What's going on, man?
I wish it thundered over here. But
It's
it's,
just
it's
raining.
always raining with no thunder, no lightning. It's just rain.
Why? Why do you want the thunder?
Bro, because at least
Bruh.
it's
Little
a little
excitement?
exciting.
Nah, I'm
exactly.
talking about the other day.
Ah, man.
The other day, it shook the crib. It shook my car.
It shook my
This man
crib.
want
It
thunder.
shook my car. How old is this man?
That's insane.
All right. Who else we got? Year round. Fuck Tua. Spitter.
Whoa. Hey,
What is
all
he?
of my ears and shit. What is this man doing?
Spitter. Where can we
Ah.
find you? What you got going on?
Hey, that was wild.
You put an onomatopoeia on your name. That's crazy.
You're on spit on everything. I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty. Probably play Street Fighter 2.
I was about to say he don't even be playing fighting games no more. Crazy.
Hey, right now we gotta burn out. We burn out. We go back to
Exactly.
the basics.
Burn out Call of Duty. Go back to what you've been doing.
Nah, I spent my week, my Call of Duty week. Now I'm about to try to get to regular schedule programming. I'm gonna try to.
Right
Bro.
now,
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's double
Um,
XP.
in Dragon Age, look. In Dragon Age, they give you a
Oh, no, I
choice
gotta do something.
in the first mission where if you choose to take one, you choose which companion you gonna take with you. Whoever you choose, bro, they face to get all beat up. I ain't want like I chose the girl that I was like, okay, this she might be my romance option. Now she's looking like I'm a wife beater, bro. Like she got black eyes, she got bruises on her chin and shit. I'm like, bro, why they fucked up your face like this? I hope her face is not like this for the entire game, because I might have to go choose somebody else if she's looking like this. But yeah, I thought that was funny. Deadshot Tej, last and least.
Yes.
Where can we find you? What you got going on?
On Twitch, I'm sick to my stomach right now because I just paid $400 for a 7800 XT X3D CPU thing or whatever. So I'm sick to my stomach right now. Don't even talk.
Hey man, that performance about to go crazy.
Hey
You
man.
got to for what you got to.
And you know you can like do some cool thumbnail edit. You can do extra powered thumbnail editing.
I can do that now. I can do that. I've been making thumbnails. What are you talking about? But yeah, follow me on Twitch. Don't follow me on Twitter or any weird shit like that. I only got Twitter so people don't like something. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing using that website for. But yeah, Twitch, YouTube. Yeah. That's it.
Alright. As for myself,
Look at the Dr. Marl Abbey too. Yeah, they know what it is.
you're not a real doctor.
Hey, bro, I play a doctor more than you.
Dr. Mario is not Mario. That shit is so crazy.
I know.
Dr.
Why do they
Mario
even
is
do
the
this?
third brother.
Why
I'll
they
never-
even do this, bro? It was peaceful until they did that shit. It was so peaceful. Like, bro. Oh man, I don't even want to get into it.
Alright. As for myself, Donald Taku, you can find me on Twitter, PastaFeet F3ET. And then you can find me on twitch.tv/Don Solo, SOLOW. Can you though? Probably not. You can find me right here on YouTube and Twitter, because I am streaming on Twitter. I be forgetting to address
Yeah,
y'all, I ain't
W
gonna lie.
Twitter.
Sorry,
No,
if,
I'm watching your
if
Twitter.
anybody left a comment, I would not know. I need to be checking that. But yeah,
I
streaming
know.
on Twitter too. Shout out to the growth in subscribers, because that shit jumped crazy from as soon as I announced it last week that we got to 100. Somehow we're at 240 something now. Shout out to Iron Lords Podcast, who also subscribed earlier today. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, W Iron Lords for sure.
One day I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna speak it into existence.
Love to hear it.
And then what am I playing this week? You know, we're gonna be playing some more Dragon Age, Call of Duty. Basically everything.
Hey, I
said
will
at the
say
top of the
I'm
show.
about to stomp you so bad once I get this PC running, bro. You're about to get stomped, bro. I'm sorry.
Stomped in what?
Call of Duty for sure.
Oh,
Chunk gonna get stomped too. Hey, Chunk, we're gonna do a 1v1 as I get my PC, bro. Cause
he
ain't no
already
way.
left, but
Hey, I'm speaking it into existence.
That's because that's what you're
And
gonna need, ain't it?
besides what I'm playing, of course, you can also find me and Soup Bagels in our other podcast, Dual Wield Gaming Podcast, on the channel as well. Goes up every Thursday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. Oh, wait, Chuck is back. Did he hear what you said?
I'm gonna whoop you, Chuck, on Call of Duty once I get my PC rocking. I ain't saying it no more times. I'm not saying it any more times, bro.
All right. With that, oh, okay, he's back. Maybe he's having
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Tej was talking about you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, whoa, wait.
He heard me. Don't run from the fade. You heard me.
I didn't
Chuck.
hear nothing. I had to restart my PC.
You heard, man.
Don't run.
Once
from
I get my
the
PC
fade.
running,
Insane.
Once I
bro.
get my PC running, I'm whooping you in COD. Just for talking. We gonna do the 1v1.
I ain't gonna go 1v1 me because he talking about a game he ain't played.
Bro, I don't even know how to play Call of Duty. I've been playing Call of Duty for years. Different.
Like, that's crazy, man.
All right. With that, do we have any final words for the folks at home to get them through next week that they can live by for the rest of their
Eat
life?
breakfast.
By the words of Crip Mac, don't commit suicide, you know?
Whoa.
That okay. I mean, I
Bye,
guess.
guys.
Sure.
We're out of here. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, what TJ said, don't skip breakfast. Don't.
So you guys don't agree? You guys don't agree?
I mean, I
won't
guess,
fill
yeah,
through
we
100.
agree. Sure. Anyways, let's get out of here, guys.
Yeah, there you
Peace
go.
out,
Bye,
y'all.
guys. Have a
Enjoy
good day.
the rest of your weekend. Love y'all. Have a good one.